Anyways, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh! Don't know what was with that. Don't know what was with that. Let me try to fix the... There. Okay. No, it's digging into my head now. Everything's a disaster. I'm a disaster. I hope you guys aren't disasters today. I hope everybody's had a good non-disastrous day. It's fine. I'm sorry, Liz, thank you for the resub. Dang it. Yeah. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hey. I'm better than I was last week. I have a voice. I'm only coughing a little bit, usually when I yell, so... Fuck for tonight. But I am better enough that I haven't had to take drugs for 2 days, which means... Tiara. I also moved a bunch of my stuff around today. Because why not? I was constantly, y'all know, I was constantly struggling with some shadows in this corner and in that corner. So I actually moved my lights a little bit and adjusted them to also try to hopefully make myself a little bit less, like, I know it's like been like super bright on me. It's not that I'm just super white. I am super white, but it was like worse than it should be. So I moved some stuff and I think the shadows are better. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm starting a new job soon. I got so nervous that I mentally developed vertigo. Okay, well, that's somebody who actually has vertigo. I'm a little confused by your statement. But, like, yay, new job. So, like, that's cool. Everything's great. All right. How y'all doing? I'm very excited for James to be here today. We have many things to talk about. It'll be good that I can actually talk about them this week. Why is everything very quiet? Let me adjust this. Or is it, oh, is it just a quiet song right now? Is it just a quiet song? Did my hearing go? I don't know. My focus isn't back, that's for fucking sure. Anyway, so we're gonna play Persona. I stumbled my way through what was apparently a series of checks in the game on December 3rd. I just managed to, like, I said stumble, and that's not quite right. I didn't say logic my way through, and that's not right either. I stubborned my way through them, where I was like, no, I'm quadrupling down on Fuckadachi. And it worked out! I guess the game could have ended. And it didn't. We're still going. We're still going. So here we are. It's gonna be great. I need you to just there. You just do that. That's fine. So it's only like December 5th. I like how, like, I'll go through like 2 weeks at a time in a normal stream. Maybe even 3. We got through like 2 days. Kind of. It was fucking, this game's buck wild. But yeah, so we're playing. We're gonna keep going. James did warn me. He did say he's like, in the interest of knowing that you would probably like to get to like the end, and after I panic going, oh god, the game could end. He did warn me. He's like, pretty much, he's like, your friends are gonna ask you to do something. Don't. And I was like, that's terrifying, but okay. So I know that. So I'm, full disclosure, I know that. Hopefully it's clear. He made it sound like it'd be clear. We'll find out. I don't know. Related, since we're kind of in endgame, I'm putting that in quotes. I don't know how endgame it is. Like, it feels endgame. It feels very endgame, especially if I could have ended the game. But, like, by my, like, just my basic understanding of the game, there should still be, like, 3-4 fucking months left in it. So, I don't know. So I still have the rupee request. I have that list up. But there are some things that are gonna have to take priority. Like, I know, like, James just stressed from the beginning that I need to make sure I max her social link as quickly as possible, and she's not maxed yet. So, like, if she's available, I'm doing that. And I need to make sure my main party members are maxed. So their availability is gonna trump anything that's on this list. But in the absence of being able to get to any of them, then we'll go to the list. So just Just FYI. Remind me to never gamble against Jen. Her sheer stubbornness can defy any odds. I mean, that is a statement that is more true than it should be. That goes for these games. That, hey, if anybody's betting on our D&D games, just keep that in mind too. This is a Jen trait. This is a Jen trait. I am a scientist. I will change my mind in the presence of new information and new evidence, because that's what you do. That's growth. If somebody's like, you make a decision, you form an opinion or whatever based on this information, you're not beholden to that forever. If somebody's like, here's new information, you can go, oh fuck, that changes things. That's what you should do. But there was no evidence to suggest that Adachi didn't suck ass, so I stuck with it. Very stubborn. Anyways. Bets against Jen and land wars in Asia, don't do those. There we go. Life lessons from Twitch streams. So we're gonna start the game. James will join us when he can. I know he's got a list. I have 2 things to bring up when he's here. That'll be great. He is gonna bring up Blood on the Clock Tower. I'm telling you all right now, don't believe him. He was sus as hell. He was sus as hell. He deserved it. That's all I'm gonna say about it for now until he's here to defend himself. Let's see. I still haven't figured out how to make that happier. Yeah, Jow, good job. Alright, load game. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I created other save points because things got sketchy, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna need to go back to any of these. So, fuck with those at some point. We're at 90 hours in this game. Excuse me, 89 hours and 22 minutes. But like, fucking 90 hours. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, load the file. Let's do it. Load complete. Yeah, let's, no, my phone's doing things. I don't want you to do those things. I have an email. Do I care? Don't. Oh god, we're just here. We're just here right now. Oh, I don't have my cheat sheet notebook. You'd think after playing this game for fucking months, I'd remember to get my stupid little notebook that tells me when I can do things. Almost done with this game, and I still forget every time. Let's see. Today's a Monday. I can't do anything on Mondays. Not Monday nights. Fuck you. All right. So, it's night. I can't get anybody's social links up, but I can get more points towards them. So, because right now, because all my stats are also maxed. Okay. So, I need to get Yukiko. Ooh, she's only 7. Yukiko needs to get up. Chie, we need up. I'm not as worried about the fox. Naoto. Fucking Adachi. Marie, I know won't be out at night. Okay, she's at least at 9, so that's pretty good. Sassy would sleep well, literally anywhere other than this damn swinger on my chest. It's kind of cute, though. I imagine it's annoying, but it does sound kind of cute. Like, oh, I can't sleep unless I'm with my mama. I say that. It's annoying when Tucker does it. So, you know. Okay. Anyways, Sassy, hi. I'm glad you're here. All right. All right. Yukiko 7. Chie's 8. Naoto 7. All right. So Naoto and Yukiko are my prime targets for. Never mind. Going to bed after all of that. So much happened today. Very correct. You're very tired. You're stressed early today to get ready to pursue the true culprit starting tomorrow. Wait, don't rest yet. Nobody's done grocery shopping in like 2 months. What mystery things are in the fridge? All right, nothing. What have I been eating? God. All right, here we go. We're gonna rest. I'm sure all the music. Teddy? What? This... It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy is sitting here, not noticing your presence. Yeah, we still don't know exactly where he went, which has been a little, like, hanging over me.
Where am I?
Okay, as long as we're all confused. I imagine this is how some videos you find in the darker parts of the internet start.
Sensei? Why are you here?
How tall is this car, or how short is Teddy? Because I thought Teddy was pretty much human-sized. Especially because he did end up having, like, a human person in him. But he's fully standing in this vehicle. With plenty of room to spare. I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious.
I see? What do you mean, I see? No, nobody sees anything.
There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time
Oh, not this music.
about who I really am.
Not this music.
But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried.
You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out.
Oh, did you? Because we're all very confused still.
That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me.
Does that mean you haven't slept this whole time?
Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car.
Is that where the car stopped last time? Did we hit him?
And then I was
Or did he
here.
call an Uber on accident?
I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts.
Do y'all remember that I said a whole bunch of stuff last stream? You remember that I said a bunch of things? Just...
One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
This is what you thought people would like?
I really am stupid.
I mean...
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much
If you
I
were
searched
already a
for
shadow,
myself,
how did you end up with another
I
shadow?
have no self. There was no me to begin with.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me.
Like, dude, I'm just trying to sleep. I watched my not little sister die and then undie, and then realized that, like, my not dad's work partner was actually, like, the whole reason behind all of it. And, like, I need to sleep this off. I didn't come here for this.
It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did.
Why are you shaking like that?
I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
I hate this.
Tell her I'm really sorry.
BT Dubs, she's not dead anymore. Oh, you saved her, Teddy. You saved her.
Huh? Really?
You told Teddy about how Nanako came through. She didn't come through! She didn't come through! She was dead! And then not dead! Don't know how, but it's not like she had like an episode and pulled through. She was dead! That's not how this works!
Nana-chan's.
Like, that's the important part, I'm just saying.
Wow. That's wonderful.
It is.
I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear
No,
that.
no, we were on such a good upward trend. You gotta keep that momentum.
My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Then why does it feel nostalgic like you've been here? Something like that. Sure.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here.
Yay, why are you in my dreams, bitch?
What am I supposed to do now?
Go back home. Like, my home, not your home. Like fucking, no, don't go there. I don't know. Go on vacation. Let's, ooh, you can stay here. No, let's move on together. Like, I want to say come back. Oh, I'm like, you could stay here. I just want you to, like, disappear. Like, I do want you to disappear. Me, Jen, wants to not deal with you anymore, but, like... I feel like this is the one that invites him
But
back.
I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Shut up. Please be done. You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Yeah, just time for him to be gone forever? God, that face is so creepy. I hate it. Yeah, ultimate form of the Star Arcano. Let's fucking go. Alright. Learned evade electric. Oh, dope. Triples evasion rate against that. Okay, great. Not like I'll ever use you. God, it's level 35. Oh yeah, we're not using that ever. Level 35, Jesus.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Oh, did I fuck up? Oh. Hello!
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow.
What What is
Very interesting.
Is it interesting? Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
I didn't like that.
Now, it's time for you to return.
Can I actually sleep now?
I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
You and me both, dude.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Great. How dare you insult Sam? Look, we've been over my feelings on Sam. Oh, we're at Junes now.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No.
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Oh, we're just going. Okay.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before. What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here.
Because Adachi's in here.
I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Banana! Thank you for the resub. I'm dying. Everything's fine. Whoa!
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Whoa! Her thing's different.
Our glasses work on the
I'm
fog
pretty
on the other side. It can't be normal.
I'm pretty sure that's different looking.
And I heard more people
the
are falling ill
thing's
because of the fog.
Different.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Terrible things.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Are you serious? Which way?
Don't know.
Hold on.
So he did come to this side.
Why? Yeah, I thought that was very
Well, that settles
obvious.
it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I was with you, yes, until you said it that way. Because of how this game works. He clearly killed the first two people. He clearly did that. Namatame clearly responsible for the other kidnappings. But the way you just said this, and the way you put emphasis on this, makes it sound like there's still somebody else involved in this shit. Like the puppeteer. And Adachi was just a fucking tool. Wait, Adachi was a fucking tool. But,
Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
that I agree with. But that, something,
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too.
Did I not tell anybody about my weird fucking dream? Although I guess I don't know how to explain the Velvet Room to anybody, so maybe I wouldn't have told them.
Man, where is that bear anyway? Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place.
Hey, buddy! Did you just reappear here? Did you just appear in the hospital room? Like, I feel like that should freak somebody
I
out.
see. I came back.
You sound really upset about it.
But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless.
You are only level 35.
Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
She's gonna wake up. There we go.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard Your voice. You said, hang in there.
And then you died.
I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan, hold on. I'll get the
Oh,
doctor.
don't leave. No, she's all right. She's gonna be unconscious again. You ruined it.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
Which is weird because I never said that. I'm just kidding. I know he said that.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached
This
her.
does not sound very doctory
Even
of you to say.
unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
Look at that. Yes.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Pokemon.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Hello! Shorty's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weaknesses awakened his heart's true power. That's worse! He's got a rocket butt plug! Oh, I think I do actually vaguely remember this happening for Risei's persona. Yes, never mind.
Right.
Teddy is so wise.
I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Also, hi, Big Mac.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location. Risei-chan! If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all.
I hope this is the part where he shows up.
He was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
Don't let him hear you say this.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Risei-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
How do you know it's almost nighttime? How do you know that? Wow, we just fucking wasted a day. Cool. Perfect.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
It's been 24 hours! A lot's happened! You could chill. Just a little bit.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where
Why
the
is he
hell
in
were
the
you?
suit?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
Oh, the eyes are right in the boobs.
You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Okay.
Risei-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
You get a weird limo.
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world.
But not how to answer your question.
I wanted to tell you all.
Those are Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is. He was only a shadow, and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
So all we need to do is appeal to all of the rest of the shadows, so they all turn into weird, creepy teddy bears. Never mind. Let's keep killing them.
Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form.
I'm thinking about the shapes of a lot of these now. I'm thinking of the weird toilet demon. Thinking of that one. Thinking about some other ones. Just gonna let that just hang out there and not say it. Okay. Okay.
Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
Yeah, the guy on the fucking wheel! Like that! There,
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too.
I don't like the word seeping, just in general.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal.
I don't know,
I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Right, there it is.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Did we?
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
Okay, yeah, we're back to normal now.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way,
Insert Lady Gaga here.
but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego?
Yeah, he sure has.
Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
No, he said what he said.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Okay, yeah, she's not a misfit. She can be offended by this. The rest of us,
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that.
I really don't like the hitches in his animation of what I think is him
While
sobbing.
you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Teddy doesn't know this.
It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
As is everyone else in this group and most of the police department, and like, yeah.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
I mean, clearly we don't actually know him.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Yeah, let's get pumped about murder!
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You've taken another step towards the truth? Yeah, random social link upgrade, but also, like, I don't like this nickname you've given yourself, Teddy. Secrets of True Social Link is reached level 6! We're just fucking cruising. So she'll start fresh again tomorrow. Each of you decide to go home for today. Am I too tired? Am I too tired to do anything? Yep. Can't do shit. Can't do shit. Go Slips. Fully recovered from yesterday's events! Oh, listen, guys. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell. Oh, we're just going back. We're just going right in. Okay. Sure.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help.
Where did that come from? That's from Undertale, Ashley. It's a straight up a quote from Undertale. I like the idea. Oh, you think this is a sentence I just said? It's like Jen's lost it. Jen's completely lost it. What happened? Oh.
I do smell
God.
Adachi baby in here.
Oh!
The fog is completely covering up his scent.
Why did you say it like that?
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling. I've got to sniff him out no matter what. This is my time to shine. Ooh, I'm getting something.
Did you poop yourself?
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Fucking follow him, idiots.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Adachi's in the castle for the dead announcer? Oh!
When we first... Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Oh!
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
God, no.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others.
Sensed Sensei had to be terrible to try to say. I wonder how many takes that took.
That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Oh god, I vaguely remember that now too.
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Not quite.
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Shit, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Yeah. Jesus. No, don't. Nope.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy. Unless we've taken another step towards truth. Is this really gonna rank up again? Oh my god. They were just desperate for markers for this. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, this is still real creepy.
Damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair.
What?
Who's there?
I noticed her first? Oh my god, Adachi!
Oh, it's you guys.
Oh, I
You're very
don't like
persistent.
that face. Oh, that's gonna haunt my nightmares. I'm just, yeah, did you kill Miss Yamano? Like, I know the answer, but we're gonna go with this.
You're getting on my nerves, kid.
Answer the question. Did you or did you not throw Ms. Yamano into the TV?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do?
Were you gonna, like, regular kill her? What does that mean? Hold on! It was an accident, she started struggling, so you're like, oh, well, I guess alternatively I'll do this? What else was happening? What was originally going on?
I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something. And then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it?
You got, like, immediately in her personal space.
All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it.
Oh my god.
It caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's wrong with you?
So many things!
Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
What?
You need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What?
What are you going to do?
I did not expect this!
She fell in. Wow. So people can go completely inside.
What was he gonna do? He didn't know before that moment! What was gonna happen? What the fuck? I didn't realize how right I was when he first showed up, and I was like, I don't know why, but I don't like you. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. What was he gonna do?
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
I don't care who. No. Why did she go down there? Why did she do that? Especially if it was in the middle of the night, but like...
That happened in our lobby?
Yeah, where's your fucking staff? Where's your front desk person?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me.
She didn't betray you!
Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan.
I feel like your original plan might have somehow been worse.
But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Sounds like they struggled for plenty of good reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
That's a tiny fucking
Well,
TV.
we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you
Get
this
to that.
afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Yes! Yeah! Him!
So I'm not good enough
Oh
for
my
you.
god!
I know how to deal with girls like
Ah!
No!
Jesus Christ!
you. God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit.
Fucking James!
Hey, friend.
How is Adachi so much worse than I thought?
Yeah.
So much worse.
He's not great. Not great.
Ah! Anyways, my voice is very upset. How are you?
Yeah, I'm living my best life I can.
God, oh, you popped in chat. I heard you talking shit about me. I didn't say. What do you mean you heard I was talking shit? What does that even mean?
I heard maybe through the grapevine I was being thrown under the bus for clock
fucking
tower.
told? Who told? who?
I think it's fun that you assume it's only one person. I got a lot of concerned messages, Jen, and I'm like, oh no, what happened?
Which one of you fuckers betrayed me? Was it Jeff? It was Jeff.
You know I was gonna watch this tomorrow, you know? It was going to happen.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to happen before we talked about Clock Tower. It was absolutely Jeff. All right. We're gonna have a talk later, sir. Anyways, James, how are you doing?
You know, I'm okay. Kind of feel bad for Jeff now, but even though it wasn't him, but sure. But I guess truth really doesn't matter, right? When you have a hunch so strong.
When I was in school,
None of
I
that.
wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off.
He's throwing me under the bus. I didn't say jack shit.
Neither did I. I didn't say
Tell
I didn't
him
say
to
Jeff.
stop playing this goddamn game if he doesn't take me out from under the bus.
At no point did I say Jeff was the guilty person. Chat, did I at any point say
So
yeah,
who was
it was
it?
Jeff?
So who was it?
It wasn't Jeff.
Oh, man.
I was supposed to be the best of
That's
the
a really
best.
big bus to throw a lot of people under. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, this is one of those greyhounds.
Yeah.
But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it.
God, I hate this guy.
Life's not so bad after all.
I hate him so much. I'm looking at the stuff on the bulletin board. If Teddy were a fish, that's what that symbol is in the bottom right of that one poster, right?
I absolutely see that. That is 100%. That's 100% what that is.
Yeah, okay.
Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out.
Holy shit, Adachi.
Yeah, that's why I got a little upset at our game last week where you're like, you're just like Adachi. I'm like, oh, you have no idea what you just said.
I didn't know. No, you were like the Adachi up until today.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like that'll happen.
I hate this man.
As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
Well, hey, you know what? At least I got here before things need to be decided.
It was a
Well,
lot
that's
easier
good.
the second time. High school girls are thin.
Well, how are you doing, Jen?
I'm okay. Emotionally, I'm having some trouble right now. But like sick-wise, I'm gonna have no voice tomorrow after this. My throat's still not great, and but I only cough when I yell, so I'm coughing a lot right now. But I haven't had to take drugs for like over 24 hours, so that means I got to put whiskey in my cup, so that's good.
Yeah, there you go. You know, take your wins where you can.
Exactly.
You son of a bitch!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging.
What the fuck?
They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Oh my God.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew?
Did you trick Namatame?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
I mean, let's be fair. I don't know how anybody was supposed to take the TV thing seriously. So...
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting.
Don't like the laugh. Don't like that.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Fucker.
Where no one could find her?
You fucker.
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
I hate this. I hate it so much.
That's also such a unsettling goodbye. I'm gonna hang up now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
This guy is insane.
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on, all I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it?
Yeah, that's the rub right there.
He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
Okay, here's the problem, is they are stupid, but like in a different direction, so now I'm torn.
What a jerkwad!
Thank you, Teddy.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that.
Yeah,
Games
Pathos,
like this gotta have surprises
Johnny
or they
Young
get boring
Bosch
fast.
doing Adachi really well. Fun fact, he also does the protagonist in this game, pulling double duty.
The protagonist who has no voice.
He sometimes says persona, or the persona that you summon.
Okay.
You know, someone has to do that.
It's
Might
like
as well
when I
be the
dealt with
killers.
I'm gonna be real, I haven't noticed that
fun, too.
happens.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
I like to imagine the scenario where someone goes, I can get into the TV, and thinks they can bring other people in, but like they can't, so they just throw someone into a TV that just crashes to the ground.
I've seen enough
been a
YouTube
while
videos
since
of
I
people
last
trying to
put
jump
someone
into
inside the
TVs.
TV.
I think alcohol was involved.
Kick out of that.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through
Well,
to a room
we know
at
some
the
detectives,
station
and,
where
you know,
he switched off the lights and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, I did it all, it was me. Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, my Slack is making noises again, and so I need to remute it. I don't know how it keeps unmuting.
Well, that's okay. I have a just middle daughter here to say hello.
Oh, perfect!
And she just ran away. Never mind. She saw Adachi's face, ran away, but she did bring me some pretend cake. So thank you for the pretend cake.
Oh, pretend cake is great. Yeah, I also would like to run away from Adachi.
Yeah, the best part is that pretend cake does not actually add any pounds to me, which is wonderful.
Okay, well, if she's not coming back because Adachi's on the screen, I will keep going.
That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
I like how, this is the least shocking thing he's confessed to so far.
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene?
No, because the police force sucks. So when you say, I'm a detective after all, you're like, that's not
Not very
saying
impressive.
much. Yeah.
It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you.
Yes, he literally just said that.
How dare you murder people?
How dare you
murder
people?
Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason? You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
He doesn't
I mean,
care.
if you had a good reason, I guess, you know, it wouldn't be as bad. But if it's a stupid reason, that's worse.
You can keep your forgiveness.
Yeah, I was like, he doesn't give a shit.
Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
Okay, Kanji, keep up, please.
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Fighting him is gonna suck ass. I just
I'm sure.
get a feeling for that.
No, it's.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now.
But we won't, cause he's not really here. No, like we just talked about this, Kanji.
Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
I don't remember there being this much blood in here, but like, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
Was he serious?
There's a few yellow stains too on the wall.
Yeah,
but-
that's weird.
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
Well, after that heavy talk, chat, how are you doing tonight?
Gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
Here's my fun tidbit. I think I sprained my thumb trying to take dice out of the molds right before the stream.
Sprained your thumb, huh?
Yeah, it's you can't see this, chat'll see it. But I have to like when I try to take dice out of a mold, I have to like grab it with both hands and I have to push from the bottom with both of my thumbs, and I think I just like pushed too hard with the one thumb. Because I have some molds that are a little bit stiffer because they're older, and it's been 2 hours now and my thumb still hurts. So that's not great. I didn't even get all of them out. I had to give up at one point. I was like, my thumb really hurts. I'm gonna wait and do the rest of these later. So, oops. Related, there's a D4 missing. Like,
you're gonna step on it.
Yeah, anybody who's gotten any of my dice knows how sharp the D4s are.
Yeah.
I know it made it into the house, and I went to go start polishing that set, and I cannot find the D4. Cannot find it. It's not in any of my bins. It's not on my work table. I've checked the floor as much as I can. I've checked everywhere. I don't know. It's gone.
Well, I am sorry to hear that. But here's a fun fact. Your sprained thumb, if you go to see a doctor, your ICD code for your sprained thumb is an S56.0, if you wanted to know.
Great to know. Thank you very much.
Now we know. Gotta watch out for those S56. Woo.
Yeah, no, but I discovered earlier there's a D4 missing, so I warned Jeff. So now, like, I'll just be standing in a room, and I'll start looking suspiciously at the floor. And then I'll lay down on the floor to see if I can see it. And yeah, I don't know where it is. So now the other annoying thing is that means, like, to finish that set, I have to re-pour a single D4. Which means I can't use, like, I can't do a full set of whatever the thing, like, I'm making it so there's a set I have to give up pouring because I have to use the D4 mold to redo this one that's missing. I was like, this is a double whammy of suck.
Well, maybe think of it this way. The other dice molds, if you ever wanted to experiment with something or play with, different proportions of stuff, maybe that would be the opportunity to do it.
So that's kind of what I do when I'm doing experimentation, but the problem is with resin, there is a minimum amount you have to mix in order for the chemical reaction to work properly. So, like, mixing some for a D4 is gonna be fucking buck wild. But then being like, all right, cool, it's like, maybe I'll just, like, make enough for a full set and then try to split it out to do different experiments in different molds. Only works to a certain degree, which is why, like, when I did, like, the individual dice tests for all the Breach characters, why scaling it up to the full set still led to some whoopsies. Because things also don't scale linearly. So, doing it, if I want to do a test, it's really only good for, like, testing how an individual pigment, like, behaves in general to see, like there are some purples that will turn brown. So it's a good test for things like that. But testing a concept to apply to a whole set, I can't scale it, so that doesn't really work. And I currently don't have any new pigments to test. So I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, well, hopefully you find it.
I hope so, too! And
hopefully
not
with
my
your
foot.
you beat me to it. Hopefully not with your foot.
I only beat you to it because I talked over you, so,
That's fair.
We both win. Dice science is weird. I've thought about doing, like, trying to, like, do, like, a video or something where I'm like, here's all the weird things about it. And I was like, number one, I'm just inviting the weird people of the internet to tell me all the ways that I'm wrong. And then number two, and I was like, this is only interesting to, like, 6 people. That's a waste of time. But if people had, like, weird dice, like, if we wanted to, like, talk about the entire dice process, like, over, like, a shoot the shit stream, could do that at some point if people are interested. But hopefully when the dogs... Oh, go ahead.
Hasn't Persona 4 been a shoot the shit stream?
I mean, that's
for, like,
fair.
months now?
That is fair. So I guess if people have dice making questions, just fucking bring them up. Yeah, if one of the dogs find it, here's the thing. Is they are very sharp. But the dogs will, if the dogs find it, they'll crunch it. Which they've already done once before. And, like, while that's not great, like, it's not the worst thing. But also, it's not, like by the time I think it gets through any stomach acid, it's not going to be as sharp. Hopefully. Jesus. But yeah,
Stupid stomach acid.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is that why you call it long dog dice? Do you use dog stomach acid to, polish your dice?
Yep, that's part of the polishing process.
Yeah. Okay, the name makes sense now.
Guys, for those of you, I'm gonna interrupt real quickly. For those of you who are in the Critical Role sphere, I know Aaron's not watching the stream right now because he's catching up on the fight that happened on Friday. He's catching up on the Battle Royale. And you'll all appreciate this. Spoilers if you haven't watched it, plug your ears for the next 20 seconds. He was like, Jesus Christ, Vox Machina is way more powerful than Mighty Nine. I'm only an hour in, but the item difference is noticeable, especially with Scanlan's Cone and all Vax's toys. This isn't gonna go well for the M9. And I'm just laughing so hard at reading this. I can't wait for 3 hours from now when he sees what happens. It's, okay, anyways. We're done with spoiler territory. Everything's fine. None of that meant anything to James, but...
Can I unplug my ears?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year?
Which is coming up fast.
What happens
Yeah, it is.
What happens then? We just said that, Chie!
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
I like how they think big. Like, there's a lot of big cities in Japan, but now we're gonna go for Inaba. Tiny little Inaba. That will show them. It'll probably take Japan 2 weeks to figure out a city just disappeared.
What the fuck?
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting
Why
us.
did none of us panic more about this happening in front of us?
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
No, let's not, actually.
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first.
That. Thank you, Naoto.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year.
Do I need to buy you a calendar?
Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
That I'm down for. And pulling all your strength to oh my god. Are we really ranking up again? Jesus Christ. That's so much. Hey, Austin. What's up? Okay, yeah. We've gotten 3 social link ranked ups in for this one.
Woo!
I understand that it must
God.
hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
I do not.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead.
Well, fuck. All right. So that tells me I was right about likely right about my second guess on which of the art things you sent is correct, and I don't like that.
He might be calling to you. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that.
Yep, I'm gonna absolutely
We'll go
erase
together,
that.
okay?
Yeah, okay.
Promise us.
Nope.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Yosuke.
I'm
gonna trust all of you people who are about to throw Namatame into the TV. I trust all of you.
Yeah. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. I forgot how to read. You must finish things before then. You resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. Yeah, I do.
Sad music.
God.
Sassy, I'm glad a sassy baby is doing well and is eating well too. That's great to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah, let's harvest some veggies.
Get some of those sweet, like veggie wheat.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you actually have real. Wait, are those
Oh, these
melons?
are melons, so definitely not veggies. I'd be so mad if she was here calling them veggies. Oh!
But she's not. She's having a bad time, Jen. How dare you?
Yeah. Yeah, which seedling will I plant? Tomatoes.
There you go.
Yeah, last time I harvested stuff, it was like, which seed do you want to plant? And all I had were melon seeds. And I was like, what happened to my seed stash?
Hey, that's horrible.
Oh,
Today
no.
is not a good day at Junes.
No, it is not. All right. You're not gonna let me go outside, are you? Nope. Of course you're not. All right. We'll just
You're only
be safe.
You're only allowed to harvest veggies.
Oh God, it's 90 hours. It's at 90 hours. How did this happen? How did
Hey, but you don't
this
want-
happen to me?
We're almost there, Jen. We're almost there.
God, why did I allow this to happen? Yeah, go to sleep.
Because we're all having so much fun.
Yep.
Yep. Fun.
What am I
Ooh.
doing? What am I doing? Why am I not sleeping? It's a quiet night. Perfect for sleeping. No, don't. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Remember what your friend said. Oh, no.
He might be calling to you.
No. Don't. I'm glad I just saved.
We're all going together, okay?
Oh, no. I'm gonna do something stupid, aren't I?
Promise us.
Oh. No. What should you do? I'm gonna go see him. I wanna go see him. Cause I'm a big dummy! Am I at least putting on real clothes? Like, don't go see him in your pajamas, please!
No, you're gonna go put on your Halloween costume and then go to gymnastics.
Jesus. Ah.
But you could take your level 80. I'm sure this will be fine.
I mean, yeah, this is gonna be great. Fuck.
Do.
Okay, wait. I got here before they close, but like, they're gonna close soon. So that's going to be a problem, assuming that I'm able to leave the TV.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes, fuck.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You big dumb idiot. There's no sign of anyone around. Is Adachi here? Of course he is. Oh! Okay! Well, fuck me.
This is a problem.
Yes, it is! But I think we disagree as to why! Ah!
Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper.
Ah! Carl, thank you for the resub, but fuck! He's got a gun!
So does Naoto. You'll be fine. She shot you in
Didn't
heaven.
bring your wannabe detective friend?
Oh no! I need to talk to you.
To what? Change my mind? Don't kid yourself.
I don't like any of
Your
this
whole
shit.
gang should be here. You know, work together, beat the bad guy.
At least he's a
Friendship, effort,
guy.
victory. You guys love that stuff.
What was that, James?
It's like, at least he's admitting to be the bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. I don't know if it makes it better or worse. I don't like either of these, but for like wildly different reasons that I normally dislike all my options. Not gonna say I believed him because I didn't. That's just a fucking lie.
That's true. We have evidence over several months of you not trusting him.
Yeah. Will you reconsider? I know this is a dumb question.
Huh? Why would I?
I don't know, because it's boring now that we figured it out. So you want to shake things up, surprise us?
I do like the
Didn't
face
you
he's
hear what I
making.
just
Right.
said? Or maybe you heard, but you didn't understand.
Yeah, I'm just really distracted by the gun you're waving around carelessly. So, like, maybe put that down and try again.
Well, I don't have anything to say to you.
Oh, I don't like where you put the emphasis.
If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police. The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head. You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me?
Ooh. He doesn't give a fuck about Dojima. You're just a sad human.
He didn't get enough hugs as a
You
kid.
say the dumbest shit.
I actually agree with you right now, Adachi.
It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most.
Man, I want to hear this version of Adachi talk about that old woman at the grocery store.
Oh no. It's gonna be a surprise, like, I actually think she was very sweet.
Shoot you.
You can't shoot me. I'm fucking, yeah, fuck you! Fuck you! I'm going with this route. You don't have the balls to shoot me, alright? Because it's not fun, because nobody else saw it happen.
Optimistic. Is your brain rotting or something?
Nobody else is here, so you don't give a shit. Like, nobody will find anything. It's like womp womp. You like the spectacle of this bullshit. Oh, never mind.
Did you save?
Okay. At least he's a bad shot. Ah.
Do you get it now? We're done talking.
Uh-huh.
I won't miss next time.
Are you sure? Because I got closer, so it's much more difficult. Didn't seem like a threat. Are you sure?
Wow, that game really... I don't know if they knew how to deliver that. Like, that seemed very threatening.
I feel that your relationship with Itachi has changed dramatically. Oh. Oops. Oh! Oh! Wait. Becoming hunger? What is this, Taz balance? What's happening? I don't...
Want me to let you choose?
I don't know how I feel about what just happened.
You can go back to your friends and bring...
You got a new social...
Is hunger an arcana?
So, that's an excellent question. Hunger, they translated it a little differently. It's typically known as lust, and it's in the Italian tarot deck instead of strength. So it replaces strength in the Italian tarot deck.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so like if strength in the French tarot deck that most people know is about like finding the inner strength to like persevere in the face of adversity, lust is about having strength over other people.
Interesting. Well,
So that's why they...
Yeah, it makes sense for this fucker.
Yeah, and that's why they, between the Italian and the French versions, they swap out strength and lust interchangeably. Interchangeably, yeah. I could speak well today.
Yay, words!
Or you can die now.
So, Carl, I'm half Italian. I only find that half offensive, but thank you.
As somebody who's also half Italian, yeah, I eat a lot, so I can't be upset.
Well, it's not that. The fact it was in quote. I knew what Carl was implying with the quotes around hunger, but
yeah, you know, I was trying to go the other way with the show. Anyways, Itachi, yes, exactly. Regular revenge is boring. I knew you wouldn't do it.
Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh.
I hate you.
You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got.
Speaking of lust.
Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here.
Yeah, Jen, come on, leader.
Damn it! I'm so mad. I hate it.
You know, I wanna clip this right here and just make that your ringtone.
No!
Come on, leader.
Fuck! That would actually be really funny.
Young Bosch saying leader every time Jen calls.
Well,
we need to make that a sound cue on Aaron's stream.
Yes.
Oh no.
Just a bunch of Adachi soundboards.
Oh my god. Once you come back with your friends, you won't be able to reach Adachi, of course. All right. Hey, you told me you warned me to not do a thing. Did I fuck up?
Welcome back.
No, you did exactly what I wanted you to do.
Okay.
I wanted you to swap out the gesture for hunger.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
So you're good now.
Hey,
I told you not to go
Yosuke.
alone. Though I knew you would anyway.
So you just watched me do it?
It's okay.
Were you in front of the broccoli? Did you watch it from the broccoli?
He was actually in that room the whole time, just holding up broccoli, and it was a perfect camouflage. No one saw him.
Perfect. Speaking of broccoli, hey, there's been a lot of cutscenes. You have something on your list.
Yeah. So I had an epiphany this weekend. I had asparagus for dinner one night this weekend, and as some of you know, when you eat asparagus, it can make your pee smell like sulfur. And
my favorite part of this is I can guarantee Ashley has never eaten asparagus, did not know this, and thinks this is wild.
Yeah. So to a lot of people who have the right genes, you can smell the sulfur from the asparagus in urine. And as I was doing it, I had forgotten that I had asparagus that night. So when I went to the bathroom, like, what is it? Oh, and I was so disappointed with myself. And I felt like this is what Yosuke is like. You know, like you sometimes forget that he's creepy and pervy, and then you have that moment where you're like, oh, that's right, he is creepy and pervy. How did I forget?
Oh, I love it.
And that's why Yosuke is asparagus.
I love it because you sent me the picture of your sticky note, and of all the things on it, the very bottom is Yosuke is asparagus, and I was like, I have so many questions about the last thing on your list right now. I cannot wait to hear this. And it did not disappoint.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that's a fair assessment of you?
100%, yes. And I guess on that note, maybe I feel like, now I'm trying to come up with an Adachi, like, equivalent, and the best I can figure out is the first time you figure out you're lactose intolerant.
Yes.
And you're like, this cheese is great. Cheese is friendly and wonderful. And then it betrays you so hard forever. And then you're like, yeah, this is it. You were always like this, weren't you?
Yeah, and then, you hop into the TV and you think, you know what? I probably can handle this cheese. I'm just having a bad day. No, you couldn't.
No, you can't.
You couldn't. And then it shoots you by the ear.
Yeah. So Friday is 5 times 5 equals 25. Yosuke's asparagus. And August is the Ohio of the calendar year.
Yes, you're 100% right. August is the Ohio of the calendar.
I think that about covers all of our bases.
I'll keep it a secret from the others,
Yeah.
and I won't ask about it.
It's weird that, like, in my brain, that made sense, but I think when you start incorporating numbers, I throw up so many walls of, like, no, this is not mathematically right.
Exactly.
How dare you?
I can see that where you're like, numbers are data, and so, like, those things cannot compute.
Exactly.
When did we decide August is Ohio? That was the byproduct of a conversation I had with my dad on Father's Day. Is we were talking about time having no meaning anymore, and we were talking about, like, there was some random holiday that we're like, when, like, one of those, like I'm gonna call it like a fake holiday, like when you've got Margarita Day and whatever. We're talking about some random holiday. He was like, oh, I think it's in September. And I was like, well, that makes sense, because in, like, May you've got Mother's Day, in June you've got Father's Day, in July you've got 4th of July, and August is just the Ohio of the calendar year that you just got to get through to get to anywhere else that actually matters. And so you got to put the holiday in September.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I was like, I don't know where that thought came from, but it just rolled off the tongue. I was like, yeah, like, clearly this is what happened.
But come on,
I was very proud of that
trust
one.
us more.
See, that's interesting that's how you arrived at August being Ohio, because in my mind, I thought it was funny because I think of August as, like, the end of summer. And, like, as a school kid, summer was awesome. So August is just filled with this disappointment of better times in the past. And I'm like, oh, that's Ohio. I'm sure it used to be nice at some point in history. And now it's just very disappointing.
Yeah, that interpretation also works, because Ohio's got the one bright spot, because it's got Cedar Point, which is a great theme park. So it's like, all right, cool. It's got that one bright spot. The rest of it sucks.
Yep, totally.
I also did just, like, I've already skipped past it, but Yosuke was like, still, you should trust us more. And that just punched me in the gut, because I was like, I had a Gwen moment. I was like, it's not that I didn't trust you. I just needed to do the thing because I wanted to protect the rest of you. I took this burden myself because I trust you guys and don't want you to deal with it. And then I clicked away from it because I didn't want to stare at that realization anymore.
You're like, hey, Yosuke, remember how a week ago you wanted to throw an innocent man in the TV out of blind vengeance? But yeah, no, I trust you.
I guess, when you say it like that, never mind. Rico would throw a man in a TV.
Right. Even if she didn't have the power, she would just throw a man into a TV.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe.
Can I argue Arkansas? That state takes for fucking ever to get through. No, it's still Ohio. Because this isn't about how long it takes to get through a state. Because in which case then it's Texas. When I drive to Arkansas, I drive through 3 states. and more than half my drive is Texas. It's not about the length of time. It's just that literally, Ohio, I also feel the same about Indiana, so now I've just offended everyone in chat. Ohio and Indiana are just like you just have to get through them to get to where you're actually going. They do not matter. There's nothing there. Arkansas, at least Northwest Arkansas, very, very pretty. Very gorgeous. Is there a pretty part of Ohio? Is there a pretty part of Indiana? There is not. There's not.
It's true. It's true.
I feel like you could also make the same argument about Iowa. But I haven't had a lot of reason to drive through Iowa, so it's lower on my radar of places to shit on. So.
I'm not hearing anything untrue.
Attention customers, it is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
You're just talking to me.
I like the idea that there was just like a family doing some late night shopping and they see this whole scene unfold. Like, did he just come out of the TV? Is that a new thing? Are these those 3D TVs I've heard about? Yeah, totally.
Day that town will be swallowed by the fog should be near the end of the year. You must reach a decision by then. You must prepare yourself as completely as possible.
Yeah, so this would be the thing that, like, if you went in today and you confronted him, it would just fast forward to the end of the year.
Oh,
so,
do that.
yeah.
Okay. Oh! Hello! I didn't know you could do this. If you had time, is there somewhere I want you to take me? I just, like, burped and hiccuped at the same time, and it was wildly unpleasant.
Marie has that power over people.
I still don't know what your fucking deal is. And I don't like it. I'll ask Margaret to let me out more often, too. Like a dog. I really want to go there, okay? I'll be waiting for you to come get me. Okay. And she just hung up. All right.
I'm gonna hang up now. Bye-bye. I'm gonna say, I need to make that up. So excited.
Oh, man.
He's such a actor. Like, playing, like, that whole scene was just an arc de triomphe of that voice actor.
Anyways, I don't know what else you have on your list. I only have two things, I have two things on my list, and I already mentioned one of them. One of them was the D4 that's just waiting to stab someone in the foot. But you know what the other thing is that's on my list. I gave you homework yesterday.
You did give me homework.
So I don't know if you want to talk about that while we get through some stuff, or if you've got something else on your list that you want to do.
You know what? Why don't we do that thing, because I think it's going to be very appropriate, because we're about to try to max out as many social links as possible before fighting Adachi. So it seems like it makes perfect sense to talk about that now.
Awesome. All right. So I don't remember what happened. Oh, it was something in the Discord. I need to pull this up. So there was a conversation that started happening in the Discord where you said something about... all right, I just happened to scroll to it.
Look at you, just landing on exactly where I need to be.
I'm so good at things. I'm the best detective. So we were talking about Persona stuff. We were talking about social links I was missing, like the Hangman that I missed somehow. And you said it's a shame because I'd put this Hangman story in the S tier for social link, along with Nanako, Kanji, and Yumi. And the reason I gave you this homework is because the fact that you put Yumi in S tier, I hate her.
Uh-huh.
I cannot stand talking to her. At all. So then I was like, all right, well, I gotta know what the rest of your fucked up ranking system is. So then I asked you to rank the rest of them.
Okay, well, do you think it would be more fun to start at the bottom and work my way up, or since we've kind of already spoiled what the S tier is, start from the top?
I mean, I don't know if those were all of your S tier ones. But I would say, yeah, let's start at the bottom.
Okay, so, all right, everyone ready? So with our D tier, our very bottom, and these are in no particular order. If you're in the group, you're in the group. There's no you're the best of the D group.
Okay.
No. So definitely Margaret and the Fox, because that social link is just busy work. You're either fusing Persona or you're forcing The game is forcing you to talk to NPCs and do side quests. So immediately D tier for that.
All right.
I'm also putting Teddy on D tier because I just don't like Teddy. I do not like him.
Well, I feel like
do not like.
Go ahead.
I do not like him in a box. I do not like him with the fox. I do not like him in the rain.
Is there anybody else in this D group?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you finish the
I
D
don't-
group first.
Okay. I do not like the Temperance, the mother at the daycare. I do not like her.
Is that it?
That is it. That is all I have in the D tier.
So what I think is interesting is that Teddy's in the D tier because I would put Teddy's in the same category as the investigation team, both of theirs. Whereas like you don't do anything to make those progress.
Right.
So you have the ones that are busy work, those suck. And then you've got these three that they just like happen as the story goes. And it's like, I don't care. I'm like, these are going to happen like by virtue of playing the game, they just happen. So I would actually group all of those together.
That's fair. So I didn't put the story progression in there. I put it up higher because I like the story itself, the story of Persona 4, which is why I ranked it much higher. Even though it's something that automatically happens as you play the game.
All right, that's fair. But yeah, the mom sucks. She sucks.
Yeah. I think we already have enough bad parents in this game, and at least Dojima is a little more sympathetic given what happened to his wife. She's just a flat-out bad mom. It's just...
Yeah.
There's no getting around that. Getting choked up just in anger. All right, so moving on to our C tier, we have everyone's favorite nurse.
Oh, God.
She is in C tier because she made me wildly uncomfortable, and I was also looking at it from same way I look at music. Do I feel like emotionally moved, whether it's happy or sad or bittersweet? Was there character growth and development? And I felt like she really didn't grow that much. She just kind of effed off eventually.
Huh?
So C tier. Adachi is in C tier. Now the way his story ends, I think, is very compelling because he's a very compelling antagonist. But all of the things about I'm just gonna come over to the Dojimas and I'm gonna help Nanako cheat her way through her book report, like just wasn't doing it for me. He didn't change. He remained constant the whole time. There was no growth for Adachi.
Let's go.
And then rounding out the C group is Chie. And I know there's a lot of people who like Chie out there. I did not like Chie's social link.
Any particular reason?
Just like when I think about the rest of the party, I just feel like her growth went from I need to be strong for the sake of being strong to I need to continue to be strong for my friends. And it's like, oh, cool. Like it's a bit cliche. Like there's not a lot of nuance to it. If you date her, the social link changes a little bit, and I think that's compelling. But I'm looking at this from a non-romantic point of view.
Jeez. Fog again?
Oh, Marie. Where have you been? Oh, that's right, you've been stuck in a car. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
It bugs me that it has to be foggy now.
We're about to finish this social link. I don't know what your fucking deal is. I have no idea what your deal is. Other than the fact that it has always bothered me that you have a plaid skirt and striped socks. That has bothered me from the start.
She's just avant-garde fashion.
Yeah. What is bothering her? The fog! She just said it!
But what's really bothering her, Jen?
Oh, God. Oh, no. So the game paused because something popped up on Steam. Oh, boy. Aaron just sent me a birthday gift on Steam.
You okay?
I don't know anything about this game. It says, hopefully you enjoy this weird time-traveling anime game. So that's right up my fucking alley, so...
There you go. And we're so close to finishing Persona. It's perfect timing.
It really is. So I don't know anything about Steins Gate, but That's gonna happen.
Oh boy.
Oh, you made sounds.
I did make sounds. Oh, I've never played Steins Gate. I've seen it. Cool boy.
It's gonna be a good time here.
Gonna be a great time here.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Aaron. I don't know if you're still watching the Battle Royale if you're here, but I appreciate it.
It's not gonna hurt our heads at all.
Oh, great.
I remember it all from when we came here. This place, this taste, and you.
Okay, this is getting weird.
Huh.
I will just
This
nod.
is a memory. A new memory. One that has no ties to who I was before. I can feel it now. It makes me happy.
You know, it's really sad because Adachi's voice actor is doing the protagonist. He's doing such an amazing job, and then protagonist is like, nod. Yep.
Aaron, thank you for the resub. Also, you say I'm so confused was on your wish list. Probably because somebody said, hey, I think you'll like this weird time-traveling anime game, and so it's probably been on my wish list because of that reason. And I've just been like, yep, it's there, and haven't registered it. So thank you, past person who told me to put it on the wish list, and then thank you.
Oh, and Aaron, that's 3 years. 3 years of subs.
Oh my god, that's 3 years! The special alert didn't trigger. Fuck, hey, 3 years, hot damn. Thank you.
Also, hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, how far into the Battle Royale are you? I want to know. Aaron, we're all confused here. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad you're back, though. I missed you. I tried to not bother you while you were gone. It was like, he's with his family. I don't want to, like, send him a bunch of random shit. So I sent you stuff while you were driving, and then I didn't do anything after that. Hour and 20 minutes. All right, nobody say anything! This is a spoiler-free zone for the Battle Royale. Nobody say shit.
Yeah, we know how good chat is about being spoiler-free, right?
Confusion is our resting state. This is 100% true.
When we were looking at clothes, your friends told me something. There are things that you can't do by yourself, but can do with others. That's true.
Yeah, like get to the entrance to Adachi's fucking castle. It just fucking disappears when you're alone.
You gave
It's a valuable lesson.
You taught me that I don't need to be worried. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. I only realized that because of you.
I'm really weirded out that there's a persona, I don't know why I forgot how to say that word for a second, on the vending machine.
Yeah, Jack Frost.
What? I'm choking on my own spit now.
It's okay, Jen. Embrace the persona. Bring it into your soul.
Like, not thinking about, like, what if other personas are just around?
Well, so here's the fun fact. All personas are around.
Oh!
The reason...
Oh, that's right! You'll see this tomorrow, or whenever it is you watch the part of the stream you missed. Oh, when Teddy had his whole, like, yeah, shadows are all of this is from, like, repressed human thoughts. And we had a moment where I went, I'm thinking about all the fucked up shadows that we've seen.
Uh-huh.
I don't like any of that. Yeah, we stopped for a solid minute or two while I dealt with that.
Yep. Yeah,
Anyways.
but so the actual persona, the reason that they exist in the other world is that people believe or have a concept of these things in their mind. So, like, some of your more powerful persona are like the archangels, for example. There are a lot of people in the world, like, whether you actually believe the archangels are real or not, believe or understand the concept of them. So if enough people believe in the concept or know the concept of them and recognize that they are strong, they're going to be strong in that world, which are why Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, Raphael are all very strong persona in the other world. So Jack Frost there is a mascot, and if a lot of people recognize that mascot, it materializes in the TV world. So that's why you get, your Hindu gods are in there as well, because people understand a concept of that, and if enough people believe in it and believe in their power, they exist in the other world.
All right. We're talking about how much of a prick I would be if I picked this first answer.
I mean, we're this far into the game. I mean, why not?
No, I'm gonna be
Nah,
nice.
you can be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too. The outside world is fun, but that's not what made my time outside so enjoyable. It's because I was with you.
Nope.
Oh, look
nope.
Look at that little blush. Little
Nope.
blushing.
Super dope. I have a girlfriend. I have a fiance. It's Laura Bailey. I'm not gonna tell her. Are you gonna tell her? Like, I don't think that's good for any of us.
All right, chat. We're gonna trust you. Don't tell Laura Bailey what's happening here.
Hey, you can have this.
What is it? Is it the comb? All right, cool.
I don't need to worry anymore. So I'm giving this to you. Finding memories, making new ones. Either way, I'll be with you, right?
No.
So, I want you to have this.
Carl, what? I was drunk and attached an electric dog collar to myself. What?
Go on.
Yeah, let's elaborate on this, please. We're maxed out.
Was there a shadow in that world of a Carl-like figure with an electric dog collar around him? Was that a suppressed memory?
I mean, the guy that's strapped to the wheel sounds like he would have an electric dog collar strapped to him, so.
See, Carl, you can't
Joe said the
invite
same
that.
thing at the same time I did! That's not a good sign for Carl. Anyways, continue, James.
Carl, you can't just say let's not after inviting us into this story like that. You can't do that.
Ashley, you can't say shit like that while I'm drinking. Oh, man.
Yay!
Yay, Max Social Link. Alright.
Good. Next. Let's go visit a bunch of new places. I want to go to a beach and on a mountain.
You've been on a mountain repeatedly.
And whatever. You figure it out.
Like, repeatedly.
I'll leave everything
We've
to
had
you.
multiple... Okay, first of all, we've had multiple cutscenes on a mountain. Second of all, this is a lot of pressure on me. I didn't agree to any of this. This gotta be two-way. Like, we gotta, like, some communication. Like, I'm not just, like, your chauffeur. I just agreed to it like a bitch.
She should be the chauffeur. She's in the car.
Hey. All right. Well, things happen.
There you go. Yeah, things happen. But yeah, I know we were talking about ranking social links, but yeah, Chie's the non-romantic route of Chie's, it just wasn't super. But in one of the playthroughs where I did date Chie, I thought it was much better. It was a little more heartfelt, which understandable because you're dating.
Yeah.
That was also the playthrough that I also dated Chie and Marie at the same time. So because I wasn't going to play the game again for a while, I'm like, okay, I need to see what this looks like. So I double dated and felt terrible. Felt horrible. But it was for knowledge. It's for science.
Well, that's okay. Well, I was hoping to find somebody I wanted more points with, but it's just Rise and Kanji, and I don't need any points with either of you. So...
Tutoring time!
Yeah, I guess we'll go get monies. Should we go have a fusion party?
So I was thinking about a fusion party. There's actually a fusion forecast on the 19th that is very useful for Yoshitsune. Okay. So if we can hold off to the 19th.
Okay.
That would be the optimal time to do it.
All right, I trust you. All right, so tutoring it is.
Oh, now you trust me.
All right, mister. Look, you were sus as hell. You were sus as hell. And I still stand by the logic of everything we had. So it was either you or Mally was evil. So, and you were already claiming to be something that wasn't useful to keep around. So I was like, all right, fucking kill them both. And you were so resistant to it that made it more suspicious.
Right, because from my point of view, the demons would absolutely want me to volunteer myself to the sacrificial platter. And so from my point of view, you were being sus.
No, I was being logical as fuck. Where it's like, all right, we know one of them's evil. Kill them both because no one's useful. Move on. And then you were all weird and shit, and you kept trying to go after, like, you were like, all right, well, I'm gonna vote for Jen, or I'm gonna vote for Dan. It's like, no, I'm one of the few people in the circle that multiple people could confirm is good, and multiple people could confirm Dan is good, so now it's really suspicious.
Well, no one was jumping to your aid. Who jumped to your aid?
The people who knew also knew that they couldn't be like, well, she's the monk, so it's fine, because then I would clearly end up dead immediately. Like, that's one of those ones you gotta protect, because the only person the monk can't protect is themselves. So you can't be like, this person.
You were drunk. You were drunk anyway.
But
if you
we
listened
didn't
to me,
know that at the time!
I did. I said there's a drunken play. Which means everyone should have been a little more like,
but
maybe I'm
the suspicious person being like, clearly this is a drunk ass situation. It's like, or you're full of shit. I don't know. Let's kill him. Like, there was so much going on that you being so staunchly like, no, absolutely, that can't be the case and it has to be this. Like, I was like, that, it doesn't have to be anything. So, like, this is weird.
Right. I was right, though.
This
I was
is
100%
weird.
right.
It was weird as fuck. You were not 100% right. Do not give yourself too much credit here. But, like, yes, ultimately, you were not evil. For that, I will apologize.
And I called the drunk and the Scarlet Woman and the Baron. I called all of the roles. I called every single role correctly.
But it sounded like you were one of them when you did it. So that's what the problem was.
No, I am not going to turn my ire to Aaron, because Aaron has a very difficult job managing all of us.
Yeah, if anybody, I highly recommend, if you haven't already, if you look at No Rolls Barred on YouTube, I posted it in Discord at one point. Watch them playing Blood on the Clock Tower. Start with the first one, because then they explain the whole game. This game is fucking great. Managing this game, being the GM for it, I tried to start reading how that would work, and my brain went, no, you can't. Don't. Just stop right now. That's so much shit. None of this is Aaron's fault. I don't want to say none of this is Aaron's fault. He got to manually pick that I was the drunk. I will give him a little bit of shit for that. He knew exactly what he was doing when he did that. But the rest of it, no. Aaron's fucking great. So
Aaron says I came on a bit strong. The reason I came on strong, Jen, when you accused me, the one thing that you said that, I don't want to say triggered me, but like tipped me off. I'm like, oh, Jen has to be evil. She said that I was holding a grudge from the previous game. Now, Jen, I like to think that you know me really well and that I can separate myself from one game to another and, not mix things, like not mix personal life into D&D, Yeah. And the fact that you said, I'm like, oh, because no one else knows me that well. Jeff knows me pretty well. E knows me pretty well, but no one else really.
Yeah, like, if you start ignoring all the people who know you well, no one knows you.
Yeah, right. So when you said that, I'm like, oh, she is trying to get everyone against me. That is totally unlike me. And that is not a rational argument that not evil Jen would make. So clearly Jen is the evil one. And I knew Mally had to be the Baron because she was offering herself up a little too easily. And then you told me not to trust Dan, or Dan is very wily. I'm like, okay.
No, you said that even before. I literally never said that.
Yes, I have to go back through chat, but
the chat that you and I had was that I've played games like this with Hannah and Dan, and Hannah's somebody to watch out for.
I don't hold grudges, and it's like I don't like that. I don't like that she was doing that. She was manipulating other people. I'm like, okay, all right.
No,
So I had
I
to
meant
come
that
on.
as kind of like a joke, and then you latched onto it, and I was like, all right, no, he is actually getting real defensive. He is actually being evil right now.
I was right. I was so right.
No. Anyways, the fact that he let Hannah and Christian be evil together, that was rude. Yeah, I'm excited for when we get to stream it. Especially because I want to watch it later to see all of Aaron's perspective on the shit. Like, that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, Aaron's saying God save them if I ever get to play. It's one of those things that, like I would love to get to a point where I was like, yeah, I'll run one. I'll do it, so that way you can play. But then I was like, my tiny little pea brain can't handle all the shit happening with this game. It struggles enough with D&D, and I get to make that up as I go. Although I haven't had to do that in several months, so that's fine.
Like this?
Oh, I'm teaching this guy geometry or trigonometry, one of the two. I don't like that. Sorry, kid. Oh, fucking triangles.
You have maxed out knowledge. You got this. You
Look,
have multiple degrees, Jen.
Exactly. It's like me, Jen, very good at these things. Fuck trying to teach trigonometry to somebody. Nope. Just super nope. My expression increased, except it didn't because my stats are maxed out because I'm great. Oh, I don't want to talk about school. Yeah, it's fun. Sure, whatever, dude.
People die.
Looks disappointed. All right, was that the wrong answer for you?
Apparently.
Yeah. Anyways, Blood on the Clock Tower is a ton of fun. I highly recommend watching the No Rolls Bard group play it. They put out a new video today. I haven't watched it. I'm very excited. I can't wait to watch it while I'm polishing 6 of my 7 dice while my D4 is missing.
Yeah, there you go. I'm sure your foot will find it.
I'm sure it will. God. I did post some pictures in the art channel earlier, though. I did my first jumbo with a rosebud in it, and it looks awesome. I'm very excited about that one.
Pathos, I've heard a lot of great things about this Vampire the Masquerade game.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Would you recommend it? Is there like a...
I need a whiteboard that just says, like, X number of days since we mentioned Vampire the Masquerade, but it's always 0.
At most, it's always 6 in between Persona games.
Yeah. Oh. God.
It's a video game, Pathos? Where can someone find this video game? And is it on sale right now?
God.
If we get enough people interested in it, Vampire 2 will come out faster. I think that's how capitalism works.
That's definitely how it works. All right. I'm gonna get through this social link awkwardness. But my drink is empty. So once we're done with this, I'm gonna go take a break to fill more in there. But I'm gonna propose that you do something different when I walk away.
Okay, I can do that.
Because I think everyone's lied enough with positivity about me, which is normally what you make people do here.
I mean, you're the boss. If you want me to change it up, I'll change it up.
And so we did it with Ashley at one point. We do it with you when you leave.
Your lessons are a lot easier to understand.
Okay, I don't know why you said that, kid.
If you have something specific, I'm happy to do it, but I think I have something in mind.
Oh, if you've got something in mind, do that. Do that.
Okay.
Yeah, rank 3. I'm just here for the obscene amounts of money.
There you go.
That's what
I'm just doing it for the money, kid. I don't care anything about you.
All right, cool.
Take care now.
Yeah, so much money. God.
It's good. It's good money.
It really is. Oh, we just went straight to the next day. Whoops. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do this real quick.
Hey.
I'm gonna go get more whiskey and ginger ale.
Nice.
Yeah, are you alright, Yukiko? Yes. Cool. I'm not actually worried about you, but it was better than the other option, so. This is great. Hey, is Dojima gonna get out of the hospital in time to give me a dumb amount of money because I did so well on my exams? Oh, no! Not this, teacher! And something about you saying it sure is getting cold makes me really uncomfortable! I don't like it! This woman should not be...
Worst faculty staff ever.
Yeah. Polar bears? Sure. Fuzzy wuzzy polar bears. Yep. Yeah, I know their fur isn't actually white. Yeah. Oh, I seem happy about something? Sure! Yeah! I don't know, my sort of sister's not dead. How dare I look happy about that? Isn't there... Yeah, it's transparent. Which I imagine has to be weird. Like, if you actually saw, like, shedded polar bear fur, it's just like fishing line.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
I never thought about it that way. Huh.
I gave the correct answer. Great. I'm
Look
skipping...
at all that knowledge you don't need.
Exactly. I'm skipping through this because I don't want to leave you having whatever conversation you're going to have while we're looking at this teacher. So...
That's fair. I appreciate your concern.
All right. All right, class event for today. Is it possible to fog? Blah, 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 blah. All right. Y'all have fun talking about whatever it is that James wants to talk about while I get more to drink. I'll be back. Bye!
So I know usually this is where we shower Jen with praise, but she asked me not to. So this is where I'd like to take an opportunity to shower you, chat, with praise. We're coming up to the end of our Persona streams. Jen is getting very near the end of the game. And I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate every single person who's in chat right now and all the people who have shown up and who aren't here right now. This has been one of the more fun things I get to look forward to during the week. So I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart that you all allow me to have a little space here, whether it's as a mod or kind of just being the peanut gallery for Jen as she suffers through this game, mostly on my recommendation, so I feel kind of bad for that. But you're all, I love with you, I love community, and love interacting with you all. So I really appreciate it, and I don't know how many more opportunities I'd get to say that because we're getting near the end. So thank you all for all of you being you, for coming and supporting and making jokes and making this a really fun place to be and to have a lot of fun streaming that I get to piggyback on through Outrageous Fortune. So thank you all, and I hope that we're all together as a community for a very long time to come. Well, I'm assuming Jen is not back yet, because I don't hear the pitter-patter of her.
I'm coming! I'm almost here! All right. I had to take an extra second to blow my nose.
How dare you?
That was all very, very, very sweet. And I'm glad you've been able to hang out with us while we do this. That was too much positivity for me. Yeah, that welcome to break time during my streams, Aaron. Everything is just like sour and shitty and yelling, and then it's break time. It's like, all right, now we're gonna be very, very just like calm and very, very uplifting.
Well, I would expect nothing less from the only lawful good person in your community.
It's true. That's true. What do we think Aaron is?
I would say true neutral. Yeah, not good or evil. I was leaning toward lawful, but I think he injects just enough chaos. I think he like all good DMs, he's true neutral.
Okay. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I agree with that, but I also don't know what other category I'd put him in. I don't know. Anyways.
Aaron, do you have any thoughts on your own alignment? You want to look in that mirror really hard and give us an honest opinion?
It's a good old Tuesday night activity.
Yeah, you just look in that mirror.
All right. So I topped out Marie's social link.
Yes.
So
now,
go ahead.
Yeah, I would say focus on your immediate party that you're going to be taking into combat.
So I've got lawful evil. So that's what I was like. I like almost said lawful evil. I was like, he's not really like evil, but like I guess like barely edges into evil. No, I took my chair off because it was digging into my head. It's been off for like an hour. I like took it off a while ago.
Well, Jen, that's why you're playing the investigation squad and chat is not. I also stand corrected. Flashfire is also lawful good. So okay, we have 2 lawful good people. Go. I'm noticing a pattern that the lawful good people like playing Persona games, so maybe that says something.
Yeah, it's not anything positive. All right. So, okay, so Yukiko's at 7. Risei's already maxed out. So Chie's at 8, and Naoto's at 7. I imagine those are my top 3 that I need to finish.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any one of the 3 of them that should take priority, or is it just across the board, get all of them up there?
Across the board, because I can't envision you go, because I mean, at the very least, we're not going to go until the 19th when we fuse Yoshitsune. So you have until the 19th to get all of them ranked up. So I think it will be fine. Like whomever's available, just take advantage of that.
So there's no Yukiko, so we'll go with Naoto. At best, we are a bag of ferrets. I love it.
I like. Can we put that on a T-shirt, please?
I need a really cute little like graphic to go with it. God. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a rank up.
Whoop whoop. List says chaotic neutral also thoroughly enjoys the Persona game. Well, how chaotic of you not to stick to that pattern?
What else? More like a bag of D4s. Jeff can speak to this. When I went down to get my drink, I still like looked around the floor as I walked.
Oh, while that reminds me, speaking of Jeff, while I'm still feeling a few ounces of genuine positivity, Jeff was not the one who ratted you out, and he is not responsible for anything. Please be kind to him.
Who was it, James?
It was not Jeff.
Who
Jen.
was it? Who ratted me out? James?
It wasn't Jeff.
Who was it?
It wasn't Jeff.
We're not moving on. We're not moving on until you answer this question. Pathos claimed it, but I think he was just trying to make the conversation go away. I don't think it was Pathos.
Jen, we could sit here all night. I'm a parent. I have nothing else to do tonight.
Right, let's fucking go. Just
kicking
my feet up. Anyways, what else you got on your list?
Well, you know,
Aaron, you weren't even here. You don't even know what we're fucking talking about. I like how also my camera cuts off conveniently, so that way, even though I kicked my feet up, you can't see my actual feet, which is good because this is the internet, and the internet shouldn't look at feet because they're weird about it. So this actually worked out very, very well. Anyways, let's go.
I am Spartacus. You know, there is one thing I know that makes Jen wildly uncomfortable when for long periods of time, and that's just showering her with compliments.
Oh no! This is gonna be a weird game of chicken, and I hate it.
Well, you know, Jen, I just appreciate the fact that you realize that, because I think that's a very admirable trait of you, is the self-reflection, and that you just check yourself and you know exactly where you fit in the universe. I think that's a very admirable quality. Okay, so Aaron is posting WikiFeet. Ashley is confused whether it was her or not, which
Oh, dang it, because somebody else recently did the quote thing. I can't put the straight to jail quote in. Fuck!
way to go, Flashfire. That's my lawful good buddy there.
No bot limiting me again. God damn it. Everybody to jail. Everybody's to jail.
We'll talk after stream, Jen.
Oh, God. You don't want to rat them out on stream, but you'll tell me later?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Alright, we'll move on. Fine. Fine. But if you don't, I'm killing you in Clock Tower. I don't even know I'm not evil. Next game, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna figure out a way to make sure you die.
That hasn't stopped you in previous games.
I know. I'm gonna die on that hill. It worked. Look, here's the problem. Is 2 days before that game, we were still riding the high of me being right about Adachi for months. So like, you being sus as hell, I was like, no, we figured out that quadrupling down works. So fuck you. You're going away.
I studied the mechanics so hard, Jen. I'm like, I think I got this. I think it's all coming together. Like, all the pieces are falling in. And it was just like, oh, no one believes me.
Yeah, well, you were being sus as hell. And I'm not the only one who thought you were being sus as hell. So, that did not help. Remember, all I could do was nominate you. A bunch of other people had to vote for you. And I couldn't even nominate you. I was dead. That's the thing. I was dead. Somebody else had to nominate you. And then a majority voted.
You know, chat, I get the sense that Jen doesn't yell at Mally this much for being the one who actually lied and was on the evil team.
Yeah, because she fucking owned it. Also, I haven't actually talked to her since the game. I am going to see her on Sunday. I'll let you know. I might yell at her. I don't know. We'll find out.
You probably won't.
Because I'm gonna see her at the same time that I'm gonna see Christian and Chloe. So this actually could turn into a whole fucking thing. I didn't even think of that. I want to see Mally and Christian at the same time. This is gonna be great. If it makes you feel any better, I severely hurt my throat yelling I was dead. So I'm gonna pay for this tomorrow.
I'm lawful good. That doesn't make me feel better, and I don't hold grudges. Jen, I don't feel like you know me at all.
Oh, I need to go back to me not being in the middle of the screen. God. We should play Persona,
but only with Big Jen.
Because I had myself blown up on the screen for when we were
gotcha.
chilling. I really cannot wait to play more Clock Tower. I fucking love this game. It's just chaos.
Neither can I.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. I really enjoy the base game. When we get to a point where everyone's comfortable enough that we can kick it up a notch and go to one of the expansions. Those things are fucking buck wild. And I'm already kind of scared about when that happens. I do like how we did, thank you, Aaron, for bringing this up. We completely glossed over the fact that, James, we've only played 2 games, and for 2 games in a row, you have gone to someone and said the phrase, against my better judgment, I'm going to trust you, and they have been evil.
You know what? Maybe I'm just so good at the game that I know I'm creating entertainment by doing that.
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, it was me in the first game, and then you did that to Christian in the second game. Which was just wonderful that I love that you said the exact same thing. So yeah, you're gonna be my barometer now. Next game, you're gonna be the first person I pull into a single room and be like, all right, James, who do you trust immediately? And whoever you say, they're evil, and I'm nominating them out of the game.
And that's when I say, Jen, I trust you. Against my better judgment, I trust you.
We're gonna go to the town square and be like, guys, I nominate myself because James said he trusts me, so clearly I am evil. Never trust Christian. This is also just good life advice. I learned that in D&D. I should have retained that for Clock Tower. I didn't. That was my bad. But I was drunk, I guess, so... for the record, drunk is a role in the game. Just I wasn't like actually drunk. I just feel like I need to clarify because for me, both of those are a possibility. I just want to make it very clear that it was the in-game role, and when you're drunk in the game, you don't know that you're drunk. You think you're something else, and your power doesn't work. You're like, that's weird. Anyways. I say as I drink my whiskey.
Drunken monk.
Drunk monk. It's a monk class. It's a subclass for D&D. Why not?
That's a great quote.
Oh yeah, I just immediately felt rage again. Fuck Dark Souls, man. Fuck that game. I never want to touch it again.
So on a scale from Dark Souls to and Persona, like what is the
God.
I would distance, like I would never play Dark Souls again, or I would never play a Persona game again.
I would play Persona before I played Dark Souls.
Hey, you know what? I'll take a win where I get a win.
Yeah. This is the weirdest spectrum I've ever had to consider. But yeah, I would 100%, if you put a Persona game or a Dark Souls game in front of me and we're like, you have to play one of these, I'm hands down picking the Persona game. I'm gonna be mad about it the whole time, but I'm gonna play it.
Okay, that's fair. Hey chat, let's play a fun game. While Jen's advancing through Naoto's link, let's try to think of other weird Spectrum questions she can answer.
Yeah, let's think of just other, like, this or this questions and weird spectrums, and yeah. Oh boy. Oh god, please don't put any more Culture Club on this fucking list. There's so many. Right now my list is Yukiko, Culture Club, Culture Club, Culture Club, Temperance, Hangman, Hanged Man. 1, 2, 3, 4 Hangmans. Jesus. And then another Culture Club. So, like, we're good. We are covered. Ugh.
Oh, that's a shame because both Culture Club and Hangman are some of my favorites in this game.
God. Oh, I'm at the shrine. Okay, why am I fucking here? Oh. Okay, yeah, we're just doing this. Punch him! Just punch him in the back of the head. Just please.
Oh, Aaron's getting involved and I love it.
No! Brandished a knife? Naoto has a gun. I'm not worried. Never mind.
This is fine. He brought a knife to a gunfight.
Now I'm gonna fight back. Fuck this.
Wait.
I don't know why I stood in front.
There you go. Now you're a hostage.
Like Naoto has a gun. Aaron, you son of a whore. That knife is a toy. Don't hurt. Oh, you're telling me not to hurt him. Man dropped the knife and ran away. Naoto, you have a gun. Okay, it's a knife-shaped radio? What?
A strange childhood.
Speaking of weird spectrums, Jesus. God, Aaron. On a scale of Danganronpa versus AI Somnium Files. I mean, I feel like that's not a very wide spectrum. I feel like those would go on the same side of one. Consider you a friend. Please don't do these rash things any longer. Do you not know me at all? I went to go confront Adachi alone.
I don't think she knows that.
That's fine. Now we're gonna have to bring puppies. Hey, Jeff. I know you're listening. If you're gonna go to bed before the stream is over, bring the puppies up here first. Because we haven't had a puppy cam in a while. Hey, Leo, what's up? We've almost reached the end. Oh, Jesus. Like, that's very, very true. A scale from Choice Chamber to the Moon. Oh, fuck. Are you gonna play Raccoon? I don't know what that game is, but that's a fucking spectrum you picked.
Ooh, I like Ashley's. Zelda CDI or Persona 5.
Oh, we'll play the other Zelda CDI, for sure.
Oh, Oh.
100%.
Ouch.
If you gave me, which one did we play? We played Wand of Gamelon. If you gave me, if you're like, here's Faces of Evil or Persona 5, we're playing Faces of Evil. Absolutely no hesitation. Part of it, let's be real, part of it, Faces of Evil is like maybe a 5-hour commitment. There's also that factor.
I mean, Persona 5's only a 5-hour commitment each day for a month or two. Oh, Ashley, that vampire gamer Persona 5.
Oh, no. Oh.
Love it.
Like, Pathos, I know you've mentioned it several times. At this exact moment, I cannot remember what the game is. I'm sure, like, if I went back and looked at stuff, like, yes, maybe, like, in context for things, sure. Right now, with narrow focus gen, is like, if it's not something I have a lot of direct experience with, is not in the memory banks. I was genuinely surprised the Persona series is still going. Aaron, we've been playing this for 90 hours! I have played this for 90 hours. It's so long. It's so long. We're almost done. I want it to be done. It's so long. Why is it so long?
Because there's just so much great content that they couldn't cut.
Yes, hey, Brandon, thank you for the raid. That's not that long. 90 hours is so long. Shut up. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Brandon.
You really need to quit smoking, Jen. It's
Yeah.
bad for you.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good. Look, I learned a new move. It's great. What does this do? Increase all the shit.
Increases everything.
Attack, defense, and hit evasion for somebody. Do I want this? I don't think I want this.
You can. So it is nice that you can put it on an ally. As much as it pains me from a D&D perspective, I think Vorpal Blade, because I can't imagine Naoto. Naoto does good magic damage, and as much as it pains me, I don't see her using a physical attack that's deliberately going to drain her health.
All right, we'll get rid of that then. Wow, we're getting rid of the. You hear that, Aaron? He doesn't care about the Vorpal Blade anymore. You're off the hook. If I have a move called Plate Mail, though.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh, God. Brandon, welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Smoot. There was too many consonants in front of that. Moot, what's up? And Gecko Geek, thank you very much for those follows. James, would you like to make a joke?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Incredible. Oh, yeah, I'll forget Vorpal.
You know, the world is round, so eventually it will come around to me, Aaron.
I don't know how to pronounce it either. Never really figured that part out. I feel so much better. Thank you. Do you want me to call you SPS? Do you want me to call you Moot? Smoot, perhaps? What would you like me to call you? Do you have an actual name you would like me to call you? I try very hard to remember. I'm not always good at it, but I try very hard. For all of my bullshit, I do try to call people what they would like to be called. Oh, I like doing like the cat sound, like Smoot. I'm Tad. All right, Tad. I'm gonna try very hard to remember this. Tad. I'm fucking writing it down. I'm gonna look at this later and be like, why did I write Tad? Moot equals Tad. But when it comes up, it'll be great.
Well, when it comes up, it will be a moot point.
You're so funny.
Oh, I don't think that was sincere at all, Chad.
No, that was actually pretty good, and I'm very angry about it.
Aaron says, "Is the world round? Are you sure?" I'm as sure the world is round as Finland is a country that actually exists.
I'll see you again.
Which hurt me to say out loud because it's so ridiculous. Like
believe
5
there's-
times 5 is Friday.
Yeah. All right. It's a Friday evening. Let's go. We're gonna get the weird, creepy music. All right. We're looking for nighttime people. I want to get Yukiko, Chie, or nope. Don't care about you. Goodbye. You can be sad by
Aw.
yourself.
Aw.
Yukiko, let's get points.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
We immediately have people jumping on it. Great.
Yeah. That's where they make shark fin soup. Sure.
Yeah.
The land of fins. Yes.
Yeah. James, do you have anything else on your list?
I have a few things. We did never finish the social rank.
Oh, that's right. We
rank.
only got through like D and C.
We did. There was so much anger
There
that
was a
happened
lot of
immediately
anger.
afterward.
All right. For those of you who are just now joining us, James is walking me because he loves this game. He's walking me through his rankings of the social links. We got through D and C, and now we're moving on to B.
Yeah. So B, I will hit quickly because there's a lot there, and I know we have a lot more to get through. So for B, in no particular order, I have Rise, Yukiko.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Personally offended. Continue, and we will circle back.
Yep. So Rise is a B, Yosuke is a B, Yukiko is a B, the little tutoring kid is a B, Ko, the basketball player that you did not pick, is a B, Anne Marie is a B. Yep.
Okay.
You had thoughts? You had thoughts,
I'm just
Jen?
laughing at Marie as a B. Why is Rise a B?
Again, I'm looking at this from a non-romance route, just from a like the friendship route. I didn't think her growth throughout it was, I don't want to be an idol, and then I want to be an idol for me. And there was some growth. There was a lot more growth than Chie or anyone else in C or D, but it wasn't the creme de la creme compared to like the kanjis of the world who are in my S tier. So
Okay.
now, like the romance route, I would probably bump her up to an A.
Okay. Okay. See, Aaron's with me. Calling Laura Bailey a B is a more fucking mortal sin. Yes.
Hey, if you I can look myself in the mirror and go, I can call a spade,
Jesus. All right. So who would you dare rank above our goddess, our Lord and Savior Laura Bailey?
So Naoto is in the A group. Death is in the A group.
What?
Dojima is in the A group.
What?
And Ibihara is in the A group.
What? Okay. If anybody needed any proof that James's rankings are bullshit, it is the entirety of this A group. What? Explain yourself, sir.
Naoto is awesome. I love her. I love the detective and sleuthing work through her social link. I love the realizations that she makes about herself through that. Deaths is a very good social link. I like that a lot of people, I think Carl was very adamant about us getting through Death, but it's a very good story as well, very touching story. Dojima is a very good story as well. It is a good character arc with someone dealing with something very difficult and is still bearing the pain of that, and you help him get through that.
He
And
gave me
then
a coffee mug.
Yeah, he gave you a coffee mug. And I is surprisingly good once you get through 4 ranks of her, but her final 6 ranks are very good.
Huh. Yeah, first one with Pathos with how's Dojima even on this chart? I did laugh at Gecko Geek saying it is Laura Bailey, not Laura Ailey. So
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yep. Mhm.
Gecko, you're gonna fit in just fine here. Son of Bimmy, I is the I in the group. Yeah. Yeah, Dojima is an awful father, and like it shouldn't take, and like like you say, like his arc is good. It's him ignoring his daughter for most of it and then going, huh, maybe I shouldn't do that. And then they go to the hospital.
I know, it was very emotional.
But that doesn't make it good.
Again, I'm ranking these, like, I like the song Heaven. It's a very sad song from this game, but it is a very good song. All right, and then for our S tier, Kanji, S tier. The Hanged Man, S tier. Nanako, no one will ever be as precious as Nanako in a video game. Yumi, I like Yumi's story a lot, and then the story of the game. So the Judgment and the Fool social links are up there as well.
Was Adachi on your list anywhere?
He was C.
He was C? Okay. I was like, I couldn't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah. Honestly, I never thought you would get so passionate about Persona rankings.
I get passionate about people being incorrect.
Well, there's a lot of incorrect people in the world, Jen, apparently.
Yeah, no, I hard, like, Yumi sucks. Yumi sucks.
And that's fair. I personally really like her story, and I think maybe just for my own reasons, I really like her story. That it's something that either like a friend of mine has gone through something similar, and it's just very relatable and hit a little harder for me than to most people, and I'll fully admit that.
This guy just said, I saw that on TV yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it's right. And I just want to point out how flawed that fucking logic is. Like your fucking chart. Anyways.
Ouch. Man, I'm getting roasted tonight.
Yeah, that's what you didn't expect. That's what I didn't warn you about before you started joining me for all these Persona things. Is in order to make up for the 90 hours of suffering, is I was going to roast you at the end.
You know, I wouldn't say it was suffering. I think it's more about the friends we made along the way, like all of these wonderful people in chat who have come to support you in your Persona journey.
Yeah, the chat people are pretty great. The chat people are great.
They're very great. I said so it has to be true. Liz, if I had to separate Ko and Daisuke, I would put Ko higher than Daisuke. I didn't like Daisuke's stories. I thought Ko had the much stronger story from Strength.
Without having experienced Ko's story, I could already tell that was going to be the answer, because I was like, Daisuke also sucks.
Yeah, it's not great. But what ranking? I put Daisuke probably in D and put B. Average, maybe C for.
All right. Who can we find? Fuck you, Yosuke. I don't care about you.
Yeah, wait. You're dead to me, Yosuke.
It's like, I don't take you into battle because you suck ass, so.
Yeah, asparagus.
All right. Do we have a Yukiko? Yay!
Yes.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I have spent so much nighttime with you.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
I said the words and I went, wait. we gotta be good on this one. It's like the super happy music, and this does not fit right now.
No, it really doesn't.
Oh no, not the blushing!
Oh yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's right, I'm 7. I'm 7 with you right now. Oh, this is the part where I have to let you down. Oh no. Oh, I'm saying I should bring you home. Oh my god, nope. 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 Big nope. Super nope. Next time you can just come in. Oh no. Oh god, hello person. Are you gonna make this awkward too? Oh, it's the mayor. Hey, it's
Yeah,
James.
Not the mayor, the deputy mayor.
Oh God.
He's the assistant to the manager.
Oh, even better. Yeah, Inaba's gonna look super inviting with all this mysterious fog.
Don't worry, totally fine. People aren't wearing gas masks or anything.
Oh, goodbye. An interview? Oh boy. Drunk mayor. So that's the thing, is the idea of a drunk mayor in Clock Tower is terrifying. They're like, oh, we can win. Unless
you get poisoned in the last round.
Also that. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Aaron can speak to it. The whole time I was like, when he popped into my little cabin, he's like, all right, what are you doing tonight? I was like, I have to poison James. I feel so bad, but it's the only option. I was very distressed about it. I felt very, very bad. Not bad enough to not do it, so I guess there's that.
Uh-huh.
But I only had
It's
to
like,
choose. I could only choose between you and Christian had already used his power, so I was like,
It's like, oh, well, you're a bastard for murdering for a stupid reason. I'm poisoning for a good reason.
I didn't say it was a good reason, it was a logical reason.
Oh, that's even worse.
Look, no, Joe's making fun of me saying I absolutely had to poison him. Look, I have to poison someone each night. I had to. And it was the choice between my partner, couldn't do that. The person who already used their power, that's dumb. And then there was James, so...
Could you poison Aaron?
Get real meta about it. Now, like, wait, if you could poison the GM, would that mean he can only give incorrect information to everybody, or is to give opposite information? So if he would normally give incorrect and have to be correct? We're getting real deep into this now.
Pathos, and then there was James, sounds a lot like how I went to prom in high school.
God, same. Super hard same, actually. Jesus.
You were also called James in high school?
Yeah.
That's weird. I had a nickel every time I had that happen. I'd have 2 nickels. That's not a lot, but it's still weird. I think we broke Jen, everyone.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. I really appreciate it.
So broken. Fucking Christ. I like Ashley being like, you shouldn't do things out of fear or obligation or guilt. Poison all of them. Incredible. Oh. Oh, God.
Pathos, I was about to say, like, I can't remember the last time we did a Persona stream that was on the rails. Like, maybe like the first or second time I joined, like when we were actually trying, and now we're just watching this dumpster fire go down. We're just trying to we're waiting for that last bit of the Titanic to dip under the water. And
The
call it
rails
in
are a
case.
suggestion on the horizon. They're gone. Oh no, they're being shitty. Oh, and now they're here. Great.
We're here with Inaba's manager's daughter and her boyfriend. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh. God. Trying to think of what else do we have on other than your very incorrect rankings.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to talk about D&D, I think it's safe to say we're entering the big bad fight with my other campaign, so it's actually going to end.
Oh!
It's actually good.
Yeah, I would love to talk about your other campaign, because for the last 2 or 3 Fridays, you haven't sent me any messages, and I'm like, are they not playing? Are things actually happening? Or like, is nothing happening? Like, what's going on? I want to know. Please tell us about this.
Yeah. So we are entering the final fight. This is against the big bad, and we all level up to level 20. So now I have a level 19 cleric / 1 warlock level because I wanted to pick up a few melee fighting skills for my very caster cleric. But that got me thinking, like, I'm sorry, go on, Jen.
I was gonna say, I do want to say, it shocked me. Like, I know you wanted that one item, so you picked up the 1 level in Warlock to be able to do it, but the fact that you gave up a guaranteed divine intervention for that was surprising to me. Because you actually, like, you went on, like, a whole thing at one point about, like, yeah, level 20, guaranteed divine intervention. Why would you multi-class as a cleric? And then you did that, and I was like, I swear we had this conversation about how you would never do that.
So the reason I went Warlock is that, well, 2 reasons. One, we got a White Robes of the Archmage, and because I call it the Devil campaign, everyone has made deals with the Devil except my character, so I was the only good character.
And, like, he's not exaggerating. Literal deals with devils. Like, this is not hyperbole.
Yeah, no, it is not. Everyone in my party has made some deal with the Devil. So clerics can't wear the Robes of the Archmage, but a Warlock can, and it fit my character to get a little patron from an archangel of my cleric's deity. So, 1, to get the robes, and 2, there's a very powerful melee weapon that is specifically attuned to my good cleric. And the Warlock class that I picked is a homebrew, but it basically helps as a melee fighter. And I desperately needed all of the melee help to use this weapon more efficiently. So I weighed the cost-benefit of 1 divine intervention that I can only use once every 7 days, or I can consistently use this weapon more efficiently every round in combat.
That's fair.
And
that's fair.
Yeah, that seemed like a no-brainer to me. Plus, I still stand at a 19% chance of divine intervention actually going off. So take that. I'll roll those dice.
Yeah.
But that got me thinking, like, my cleric kind of took a weird path at the end just to fit the campaign better. And I know how much you love Callista, so I wanted to compare notes on Callista's abilities, the spells she liked to use, versus my cleric, where he's at right now at the end of a campaign.
I'm literally pulling up my character sheet right now. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right. So I want to hear about your stuff, because I want to point out when we start this conversation, you're level 20. Callista, we finished that campaign. I am level 15. So there is a gap there. So, but yeah, I want to hear about like your shit. What did Chef just send me? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All I saw was a notification on Slack that said, Zoomies floof.exe has crashed. Would you like to restart? I was like, what is this? Oh, it's just a video of another cute dog. It's not something from our dogs. Okay, I will check this out later. You may continue, sir.
Oh, well, thank you, ma'am. So yeah, my cleric is a light cleric, so 19 levels of light cleric, and I know Aaron loves playing light cleric, so he knows, you're gonna get your sunbeams, your radiance of the dawn, which is in your channel divinity, is an AoE radiant damage burst that also dispels magical darkness, which is nice. There's a cool ability that lets you add your proficiency, I think it's your proficiency and your wisdom modifier to cantrip damage, which is super useful, especially when you're low on spells, and some cantrips, level up with you as well. So basically I made this as a very wizard-esque cleric. Like, he's very much the opposite of Vasile. He is not a melee fighter. He is a pure caster who happens to wear medium armor. And that's why I took that level of Warlock. It's like, I really need to be able to use this weapon better in combat, and I want to wear these robes of the Archmage. So, interesting blend there at the end, just to pick up a few melee skills to help out with that super awesome endgame weapon. But Callista was Tempest, right?
Yeah, Callista was Tempest, which I will maintain is just overpowered as hell. So you get Call Lightning from that, which I also had High Constitution and Warcaster. So Call Lightning you do have to maintain concentration on, But if you cast it at the base level, once you cast it once, it is 3d10 damage every turn. And if you upcast it, then, like, fuck. Or if it also happened to be stormy at the time, then you get extra bonuses based on, like if the weather was already stormy and you call lightning from that, you get extra damage based on that. So you cast once, and then if you, like, hang back, so you're not having to worry about making Constitution saving throws for your concentration, you got minimum 3d10 damage every round. So that was a great thing I had from that. And then I'm gonna pull this back up. One of the other things is, so as the clericy goodness, pretty early on you get something called Wrath of the Storm. So every time somebody hits you with a melee attack, you can make them do, as your reaction, they have to make a dex saving throw, or they take 2d8 lightning damage. Ooh. And so you can use that up to your wisdom modifier. So, like, I could do it 5 times in a turn, or in a day. Channel Divinity. I could use my Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling for lightning or thunder damage.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you upcast Call Lightning, like I liked to do, so let's say you're getting like 5d10 out of it, you hit somebody and they fail their dex saving throw, you go, cool, I'm dumping a Channel Divinity, they are taking 50 damage from this. And then, when you deal lightning damage to a larger, smaller creature, you can push it 10 feet from you. That's just an ability. That's just a thing you have. Divine Strike. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 2d8 thunder damage. Doesn't take anything extra. You just do it. So, like, Tempest Clerics are fucking dope. All right. So when you found that dumb list, I was like, oh, we're ranking them number 6. I was like, they're using it wrong. They're using it wrong.
That's fair.
It's fucking great. And then I didn't get to use it very much because I got it towards the end, but also, like, you've seen, like, Aaron's down with homebrew shit, right?
Yes.
Which I love. And one of the things he gave us at one point was we all got like extra powers or features that are like kind of along those lines that were all homebrewed based on kind of our shit, you know. So like for me, mine was storm based. So I got to do a thing that was like, it didn't cost an action or a bonus action. I could just turn it on. It was called Eye of the Storm, which I was already like, fuck yes, this is great. You begin to emanate a stormy magical aura that extends 10 feet from you in every direction, but not through total cover. While this aura is active, as a bonus action, you can choose one creature you can see in this aura. The target must make a dexterity saving throw. Target takes 2d6 lightning damage on a failed save for half as much as on a successful one. Blah, blah, blah. But of course, also then, if they took the lightning damage, then I get to activate a bunch of my other shit. Like pushing them away and stuff like that. So, like, that was just a fun thing. I could just, like, turn that on. So now I just constantly have a storm cloud around me, which is also dope if I've called an actual legitimate storm above me. I just looked like a badass. I loved it so much.
Well, either a badass or someone who is, you know, a little down and suffering from depression, just the clouds following
I'm
you.
just scuffing my feet on carpet too much. I miss Callista so much. We are going to, there's a one-shot we get to do eventually. We're waiting for something. But since we didn't get to finish the campaign all in person, we played it in person for so long, and then pandemic happened. But there is a one-shot we're going to do as like a way to kind of like get that closure of all playing together again finally. And I fucking cannot wait. Because one, I never got to cast Harm, and that makes me sad. And then number 2, I can't wait. I just want one more chance of just using all this great storm shit. I loved it so much. I want to play her again so bad. I want to play Tempest Clerics again so bad. I've got D'Angelo, who's one of the people I did the Gilding Light stuff with, has invited me to be a part of a one-shot coming up in July. And he's like, you all can make whatever you want. Like, I think we get to make it as level 7. which is gonna be sad to bring it down to level 7, but I'm absolutely bringing it. It's gonna be level 7 Callista. I'm just doing that.
Go.
I was like, fuck it. Yes, absolutely.
I can get behind that. That sounds awesome.
I'm very excited.
I love my wizard, my original wizard. Like, I will recreate him any opportunity I get. But yeah, hearing about all your cool stuff. One of the fun things about the Light Cleric, is that one of their domain spells doesn't come from the cleric list. They get Fireball, Jen.
Oh!
Which makes my cleric a better wizard than
No,
Gwen.
you shut your whore mouth. Gwen is a great wizard. She doesn't need that bullshit fireball to be a good wizard, all right? She's so good. No, you know what? Fireball is a crutch. She's so good, she doesn't need that shit, okay? She saved your ass from the vampire thing with her shield, her arcane barrier spell. You don't get to talk shit about her.
Gwen is not a wizard. Gwen is a familiar. I maintain this stance forever. Pathos coming in with the hard truths.
What the fuck, Pathos? Fucking ouch. All right, well, I'm never casting my arcane barrier on Pathos, so that's for sure. Gwen's a good wizard, okay?
She is a wonderful wizard.
Now you're just saying that. No, you can go bullshit
No.
again.
No, waffle good. I can't lie.
Yeah, those don't necessarily go together.
Carl is making some realizations about light clerics now. Yeah, they are very good clerics.
Yeah, good to know. Good to know that fireball can happen there. No, Tempest clerics are fucking wild. Yeah, I loved the fact that we did our big bad fight. Like, our big bad endgame fight, I used 3 spell slots in that whole fucking fight. Because I was waiting for him to burn through his legendary action so I could cast Harm, and then as soon as he was burned through them, something else fucking wild happened. But I cast Recall to try to get us the fuck out of there when it started, and that failed. Counterspell's a bitch. And then I did Call Lightning because it was a tall room, and then I did Spiritual Weapon because that's not concentration. So I got to do a dumb amount of damage every turn using 2 spell slots. It's awesome.
I love the fact that Callista wasn't a healer.
Oh, yeah.
I used 3 spell spots in the big bad fight. None of them were healing spells.
I mean, okay, to be fair, the only person who needed healing at any point in that fight, I was gonna heal, and then somebody else healed her, or healed him, and then I was like, well, alright, they've just been healed, they don't need it, so I'll just keep doing this thing then.
Fair.
So, I think I might have also been too far away at one point, where I was like, I need to heal them. I was like, I literally cannot get in range. So, like, alright, well, I guess I'm not gonna. I actually had something prepared, because I was like, I got a bad feeling about this. So I'm gonna have a spell prepared. But usually I didn't even have it prepared. Like, fuck it. Just on principle, people were like, oh, the cleric, you're the healer! And I was like, well, you said it, so now I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, I think... I always make the joke as like, I only cast 2 healing spells, but the more I think about it, I think I only cast 1. I really think it was only the 1. I think it happened once. And the exact moment was, a bad thing happened where I went from full HP to 2 in a single strike. It was not good. The only reason I didn't permanently die immediately is because I had the adamantine armor, which nullifies crits.
Very useful.
The only reason I didn't flat out die. So I went to 2 HP and then immediately got swallowed by the thing, and I was like, well, I'm gonna die from stomach acid. This is bad. And everybody else managed to kill it quick enough and managed to cut me out of it. So I'm on the ground covered in all this gore. With 2 HP, and so I cast like a 5th level Cure Wounds on myself. I think that's the only one I cast.
There you go.
Yep. I legitimately can't think of a second time I'd cast a healing spell at all.
Tempest Cleric, they bring the storm, not the heals.
Exactly. I did have a plan, so I thought our final fight was going to be something different. I thought it was going to be something different. And so I was very prepared for what that would look like. And I actually had mass cure wounds prepared because I was expecting things to get real bad. And I was also expecting that I would have already have to have cast, because I had a ring of 3 wishes. I was expecting that I was going to have to have already used that at one point, and not for recreating a spell, so I was going to be taking damage whenever I cast. So I was fucking ready for, okay, pop off the wish to do this thing, and then drop a mass heal and it kills me. I was fully prepared for that going into that final session. And then that didn't happen, and I was like, okay, good, because I would have been very sad. Jeff is going to bed, which means it's puppy can time!
Damn.
Oh my god, it's Tucker. Hello. Who is my good boy? We went to camp today, so we got to play with all the good other puppies, and then they gave us a bath before we came home, so we smell good. Yeah, you just keep looking at Daddy because you're ready to go to bed, right? Yeah. Yeah. Here, let me hit that button. There we go. There we go. He's such a good boy. Can I kiss? Hey, can I have a kiss? Hey. 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 Give me a kiss. Hey. Hey. Stop looking at Daddy. Give me a kiss. All right, thank you. And big yawns. Mwah. All right, doggy shake shake. All right, you ready to go to bed? You ready for bedtimes? You good? Okay.
You know, it's really uncanny how similar this is to when I put my children to bed.
Hi. Okay. Yeah. Your ear's inside out. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Okay. You can go bedtimes now.
The inside out ear is a very unique thing to dogs, just for anyone playing along at home.
Oh, and we got a Griff! We have a Griff! Hello! Who's my other good clean puppy? Hi. Yeah. Oh, thank you. See, I don't have to beg for kisses from you. Yeah. 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 He's a good boy. Okay. You ready for bedtimes? Oh, we're very ready for bedtimes. Okay, yep. Okay. There you go. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, goodness. All right.
Good night, Jeff.
James says good night. All right. Anyways, yes. Tempest Clerics are fucking great. Everybody should play one.
Oh, I mean, we could do the everyone is a cleric campaign.
I want to so bad. Even if it's just like a short shot. Not a one shot would be very unsatisfying. I want like a short, like a 4-session thing. But a full fucking campaign would be great. I would love that. All clerics all the time.
You can make that happen. A lot of, good balance. You could have a light cleric being like your dedicated caster. Your Tempest can be just DPS. You could have I was
so convinced you were gonna say your Tempest Cleric could be the dedicated healer. I thought you were gonna say that just to fuck with me, and I was pre-angry.
And that's why I can't win at Clock Tower, because Jen is prepared to either expect a knife in the back from me or imagine a knife in the back from me, and I just can't win. I just can't win then.
Anyways, yes, continue.
Yeah, there's no defense against imagined accusations.
Yeah, no, I would love to do an all cleric campaign, mini campaign, something. Okay, darkness, medium chance to kill one. Oh, I don't think I want to actually replace any of your shit.
You are correct.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I've got other people who can do this. I want you to be a Healy. I need you to be what everyone expected Callista to be.
A fireball casting healer?
Yeah.
Just a little longer.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Thank you.
Did I fuck up somewhere?
Honestly, we had such a divergent conversation. I wasn't super paying attention, but
it's probably fine.
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, if you really want to double check, you could look at your social link and just make sure that it doesn't say my other girlfriend Yukiko.
I mean, that's the thing, is I don't think it says on the social links. I think we figured that out already.
Well, like if you go to Risei.
Oh, okay. To your girlfriend Risei. Okay, great. Okay, it doesn't say girlfriend. So, like, that's fine. Good. Okay.
Well, Aaron, I'm already a cleric of the Ennead. Hey.
And let's just make, okay, all right. We finished Breach. And then Vasile lives, and in like 10 years, new campaign starts, and then I just bring Callista over, you play, I guess you're just already overpowered as fuck. But yeah, I'll just Callista shows up, and everybody makes clerics. Everybody makes clerics.
Yeah. Who's going to be the brave person to be the cleric of the mistress? Who's going to be that brave soul?
Oh my god. Jeff will do it. Jeff would hate that.
I could get behind that.
He would hate that so much. You could get behind that, really?
I said what I said.
Mm-hmm, okay. Oh. God.
Okay, so E would then be what, a war cleric? I could see
Oh,
that.
100%, yeah. Okay, that's Naoto. Yeah, let's go ahead and get points with Naoto.
Hello.
Aaron, I'm not doubting you. I 100% believe the clerics of the mistress are the best. I'm sure they have the most fun out of all of the clerics.
What domain do we think would be fitting of a cleric of the mistress?
Ooh. I'm trying to think of all the different domains. I have to go to.
Yeah, it's like I gotta pull up a list now.
Yeah, I'm going to D&D Beyond. Let's see.
I'm so glad they added a bunch of stuff to their app so I could just easily do this. Cleric, divine domains. All right, so we got Arcana, Death, no, Forge, Grave. I mean, you know, never mind. Not gonna say that. Knowledge. You could twist that real easily.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Gross. Life, light, nature, order. Order could also.
Ooh. Aaron says trickery. 100%.
Yeah, trickery 100%. Depending on what you're into, the war domain.
Twilight.
Twilight, yeah, I was thinking Twilight. That could be good. Again, depending on what you're into, Tempest. I think Order might be my favorite one from that. Followed quickly by War.
Yeah.
And
Q2 uncomfortable Vasile sounds. Vasile runs into another cleric, heavily armored with a lot of handcuffs. Like, oh, you followed the warden as well. Not quite. Close. Oh, okay. Good day. Good day to you.
I was thinking about it. I was like, okay. I fucking love playing Callista. I love clerics. Tempest clerics are great. I'm gonna have a very hard time making myself play a different kind of cleric at some point. I was like, all right, campaign with Gwen. Wizard's fun. This is being fun. If I got to join another campaign, what class would I pick? Not even thinking about because that could be different than picking a backup character for Gwen, if/when she beefs it. I already know what my backup is for Gwen, if that happens. But I don't know if I'd want to if I would start a campaign with this other class. So I'm like, all right, what else would I pick? And I was like, I love spellcasters. I love spellcasters. I cannot imagine doing something that's not a spellcaster. And I was like, all right, well, sorcerers are, based on the reading that I have done, I have not played a sorcerer. I played a sorcerer for a one-shot, but it was a very weird one-shot where I didn't have to, use a lot of abilities there. Because we were too good at logicking our way out of shit. But I was like, maybe a sorcerer? The meta magic stuff's cool. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And I was like, all right, well, like, I don't think I'd play a paladin because that's too much melee. I don't think I'd play a ranger. And I was like, fuck, I think I'm just gonna bounce between clerics and wizards forever.
What about a druid?
I have complicated feelings on druids. If it was a campaign that I knew was gonna reach a level 20, I would maybe consider a druid. Are druids like clerics in that they just get all their spells and you have to choose what to prepare each day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the way I've always looked at druids, I feel like druids are to rangers as clerics are to paladins. That you have like organized brick and mortar churches that clerics and paladins serve, and then druids and rangers do the same thing for nature. That the druid is the cleric of nature, the ranger is the paladin of nature.
Please accept it.
Naoto gave me a sedative? I'm weirded out by that.
It's gonna help you sleep,
yeah.
senpai. And
Exactly.
You're all home alone. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no. Oh, we made it weird and creepy. Yeah, I think my thing about druids is like I'm afraid of getting overwhelmed by the animal shaping, the wild shape choices. I think that's my concern with the druid. Is just like when like anything and everything can be a choice, and there's no rails to it. Like that's too much. That's too much to keep track of. And I think I dislike that for the same reasons that I'm kind of like about polymorph as a spell. Where I'm just like, I don't know. There's just something about it that I'm just very, I don't want to say indifferent to, because there's something about it that turns me off to the class. And like, I agree, like, it's a very useful feature, but like, as far as playing one goes, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it.
I can get behind that. I know that the, like just keeping track of different animal forms is a lot. I played a different type of wizard I played, and this is back in 3.5, was a conjurer wizard. So they get a little extra boost to the different things they can summon, like elemental summons or creature summons. And that was just a pain in the ass to keep track of that. It's like, not only do I have to keep straight the base creature, but now I have to add all of the conjurer stats to it as well and keep that straight. It's a lot to juggle.
Yeah. Like Aaron saying Jen should definitely have a backup for Gwen definitely needs a backup. Look, I started thinking of the backup as soon as you explained to me what being a wizard in this world would mean. You're like, cool, you're gonna be apprenticed to a magister, here's everything that comes with that. I was like, I need a backup. Immediately. So I have a backup that's more fleshed out that I'm comfortable with. The idea that I have a backup that's so fleshed out is very off-putting. I don't like it. But
I think all good players should have backups.
I think there's a difference between having like a concept for a backup and being like, I have a backstory fucking ready to go. So like when we were doing like the campaign with like Callista and stuff, I was like, I had a loose idea for backgrounds. Like, here's the class I would play, here's like the race, and like here's like roughly, or it's like, all right, like I imagine they like exist around this area, and that would be an easy way for them to get into it. Like I hadn't thought beyond that in the slightest. And this one, I don't have a name for, but it's the only thing I'm missing. I was like, I'm gonna need a fucking backup, and I was like, I picked the class, I have the subclass. I was like, I have a character sheet built that I'm keeping leveled along with us for Breach.
So do I. Have you checked the group page recently?
No,
it's on there.
I make a point of not doing that. So that way I don't like accidentally know something I'm not supposed to know about anybody. But yeah, it's like I've got it like figured out, and I was like, I don't like that. Oh no. But I do have a backup ready. And I would cry a lot. But I also I don't want to say that, never mind. I'm very ready for what I fear is an inevitability. It's just a matter of exactly when it happens.
Well, with that attitude.
I mean, anyways, moving on.
Yeah, all the things Jen can't tell me.
Anyways, Aaron's cackling. I can feel him cackling right now. Oh shit, Marie's here. Oh, but okay, wait. She's exclamation pointed. But our social link. Oh, but Rise also consistently gets it, and we're maxed out. Never mind. So I get to ignore you for now. This is fine.
You can. You can continue to ignore her for the rest of the game.
So like, death is on my list. But I really. Oh, there's Chie, but you're not exclamation pointed. Can I not? No, we'll go later.
Yeah.
No, I want to hang out with you, bitch. All right, we're not doing that. And I don't care about Kanji, and Yukiko's not out. So I guess we'll go hang out with Death?
We can go hang out with Death.
All right. I guess we'll do that. I'm just right here. I'll just do it.
Yeah, so I have a backup character for Vasile. I'm also keeping leveled character sheet. I even have a name for this character, so I think I told you the name already, and I'm very excited about the name. I think it'll play well.
Yeah, I'm still torn on race. I originally had a thought for it, and then I was like, that might be fuck you and Blorkle, Aaron. Don't you shut your shit about Blorkle. We're not talking about Blorkle here.
I feel like there's a story there, Jen.
No, there's not a story. We're not talking about fucking Blorkle. I'm still torn on the race because I had an initial thought for it, and then I was like, it would be a race that would stand out a little bit in this world. It is not human, half elf, or elf. But then something happened in the game, and I went, well, I probably can't do that anymore for reasons. But I still like the idea, so, like, if it comes to that, I'll have a conversation with Aaron. We'll see.
I think you should play a totally normal human.
Yeah, there we go. Just totally 100% normal human. Aaron did say, fun fact, the assassin you're dealing with in the breach is a character idea I've had for a long time, and that scares me, considering the character you started the formerly known as Waterdeep campaign started with. So, fuck.
Ashley, I love your idea. Hear me out, you guys. Cleric, Tabaxi, emotional support mom friend. I love it.
Great. All right, good night, Logic.
Good night, Logic. Jen, I realized why we've spent 92 hours in this game. It's because we've spent 40 of it talking about D&D.
You know what? You're not wrong. I did also just spill drink all over my desk.
Oh, you drunk.
It's fine. It just, like, leapt out of the cup. It was weird.
It's weird how physics works, isn't it?
Okay, look, sir.
Yes.
You okay over there?
No, I'm not. I'm never okay.
Oh, that's fair.
Just hanging out with Death in the fog on the riverbank.
I think it's very
After
symbolic.
she told me not to come see her anymore, so it's a lot to unpack here.
You do what you want.
That's right. I'll do what I want. Hey, Rhaegar, what's up? I thought we killed Death last stream. We didn't kill her. She told me to fuck off, and I'm ignoring her, so.
Just like other old people, we just ignore what they say.
It's like, all right, Grandma, sure, whatever. God.
Pathos, can one truly kill Death? If you play a Shin Megami Tensei game, you sure can. You most certainly can. That's almost the plot of every single one of those games.
Oh, God. It's so old. I'm really... Oh, you know what? Since we're talking about D&D, I don't know if you got anything else D&D on your list, but I want to talk about... We're not playing Breach for, like, forever, and I'm having a time processing the idea of not playing D&D for this long.
I can tell, you know, as your friend, I can tell you're having trouble processing it because you're exceptionally vicious in Clock Tower, and I think it's because you're jonesing for D&D, and that's your only outlet.
You know what? You might not be incorrect. That might 100% be what's happening there.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah,
this is an intervention, Jen.
I did have another conversation I wanted to have, but Aaron's here, and I would feel bad having this conversation, so we're not gonna. So we're gonna talk about this other thing instead. So we're not playing Breach for, like, it's a total, like, 6 weeks between sessions, which sucks. So now, like, we're just over a week into this 6-week drought. You and I had a conversation, and I want to say this was your idea. So I'm giving you credit for this. That we were like, all right, I want to do something in between, and we have constantly made quote unquote jokes about Vasile. Like, we want to see Vasile and Gwen in a fight, like not necessarily like in world, in canon. Be like, I don't want to see them get in a point where they are in opposition to each other. But just like as a comparison of abilities and strategy, I want to see this fucking fight. We've had that conversation. And so we have decided that that's a thing we're going to do to help tide us over with the lack of Breach happening for a couple of weeks. We're going to do it this Saturday, which is one of the backup days we had talked about doing for Breach, and then someone wasn't available, and we're like, well, fuck! But we had already marked it on our calendars. So we're gonna have a Gwen and Vasile fight night, possibly with other people. I don't know. Jeff has expressed a possible interest in participating. But at the very least, Gwen and Vasile, we're gonna fucking fight on Saturday, and I'm very excited.
On Saturday! Pay-per-view.
Wilford might be there. Can we? Can we? Because one of the other things that James and I talked about was like, oh man, it'd be cool, like, since it's the weekend that Aaron is actually here, like, Aaron can participate. We're like, are there any NPCs that he would actually let us fight? That he wouldn't be like, nah, you can't know what shit they do. Because that's what I expected. I was like, there are people I would love to fight, but I was like, he's not going to let me know what they can do at all. So that's that. But if you want to fucking bring Wilford, I'll fucking fight Wilford. Fucking drag him. I'm gonna die in the first round now that I said that. But yeah, so it's not
to Vasile you will, but yeah.
He's too high level. Oh, shut up, Aaron. Yeah, so it won't be like anybody who's watched like the Critical Role Battle Royales. It's not gonna be like that where there's like items hidden around the field and it's a team thing. It's like no, we're doing one-on-one. Any of the players who are able to come to the thing are able to challenge any person, and maybe like if there's enough people we could do a 2v2 thing, but it's like we're not planning on it being that. We're planning on it being like no, just one-on-one. James is building us an arena for Roll20. There might be some places for cover, but like that's it. There's not items scattered around it. There's none of the nobody's gonna be allowed. We've like kind of came up with some loose rules for it where it's like, cool, we're duplicating our character sheet so that way you can fully prepare whatever you want for this without fucking up what we've already used for the day and the other thing. It's like fully rested, prepare your spells, knowing you're going into this, doing that. No single use items, so no like if anybody had something like there was a special ammunition or potions or whatever, like none of that stuff's on the table. And just fucking go. I could have Serena fight. Oh my god, yes.
Final destination. No. 3 stars.
Yeah. So bring Wilford but fully swap his class so it's all wrong from what would be expected. Oh, don't give Aaron ideas, Liz. Don't do that. Here's the thing, is he's gonna give us a nondescript NPC that he's just built. But like, yeah, just fight this random NPC, but it's gonna actually be somebody from the campaign, and now we have to be paranoid for the next several months about who did we actually just fight. But yes, it's gonna be great.
You only have to be paranoid if you remember the fight.
This is true. This is very true. So yeah, I think it's gonna be here on my channel. I don't know if Aaron wanted to have it on his to have some keep breachy stuff over there. Someone's gonna have it. Gwen and Vasile are gonna fight. It's gonna be fucking great. I'm very excited. It was also...
8. ESPN 8 picked it up too, which is wild.
Here's the fun thing. James, would you like to know a funny fact?
I would love to know a funny fact.
I duplicated Gwen's character sheet so I could like look at what spells I would fuck with for this. If I pick every damage spell I have, I can currently prepare 11 spells. I have 10. I can't even fully prepare. I can't even fully prepare for this fight with fight spells.
You know, I know it's getting a little late, but let me try to summon my dad voice for a second here. Hey, you know what, Jen? I appreciate the fact that you tried, even though it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. I'm proud of you. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, it was pretty great. It was very funny when I was like, okay, these are all the spells I would bring into like what I know is gonna be like a fight. So it's like I don't have to have things like what we think we're gonna go interrogate people. It's like I don't need detect magic, and I don't need detect thoughts, and like I don't need these. I just need these things. That's 10. Fuck. I should be learning a lesson from this right now.
You remember how much time we spent on what questions we were going to ask the dead bodies?
God, so much time! We spent so much time figuring out, like, okay, cool. Here's our plan for these bodies. You can cast it this many times. We know there's this many bodies, and we know we can't talk to that one because it's not going to be happy seeing you again. It's like, all right, cool. This is our order of operations. Here's what we're going to ask. Which corpse? Here's our main questions. Here's our backup questions. If it's clear this isn't going to work, blah, blah, blah. And then walk in, it's like, nah, these aren't the bodies.
You know, almost like this was my version of against my better judgment, I'm going to trust you. I even made it a point of saying, you know what? I'm sure Aaron will appreciate the fact that we put the thought in now so we don't drag the campaign down when we're live. Like, we can get right into it.
No.
And,
he just shit all over us.
Which is something Cleric of the Mistress apparently does. I don't know.
But only if you're into that.
Only if you're into that.
Oh, God. Fuck. All right. But I'm excited for our fight night. It's gonna
be fun. Man, a nice little arena. It'll be in Roll20. So I didn't duplicate my character sheet in D&D Beyond. I actually just built my character sheet into Roll20 so I could just click on stuff.
Oh, well, there you go.
It will like auto roll everything so everyone can see it, and they can embrace the chaos.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if we want to do that, so that way then people can see the rolls and whatever. If we're gonna say like, oh, you can't roll your physical dice because cheating, I would be happy to put my character in Roll20 too.
No, you don't have to do that. I against my better judgment, I'm gonna trust you on your dice rolls.
I don't fudge those rolls because I'm like, I will fudge as a DM. I fudged a little bit as a DM, but as a character, I'm like, there is just as much fun to have in failure. And I was and I legitimately want to see how this fight goes. I was like, I want to know if it came down to it, how would this go? So.
Yeah, you do not have to build it in Roll20. I'm very comfortable in Roll20 because that's where I've spent most of my D&D career in Roll20, as long as it's been around. So I'm used to building character sheets in it. The thing I like about it is that when the rolls show up in chat, everyone who's watching gets to experience it at the same time. Like, instead of hearing someone like going, natural 20, it's like everyone can see it at the same time. And hey, Zoo.
Hey, Zoo, what's up?
Yeah, I think, Liz is right. I think Nat 1s tell a better story than Nat 20s.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for me to play chess with anyone but really Arturo, and I fucking Nat 1 it. I'm really looking forward to that moment because he's just going to be so disappointed in me.
Nat 1, when you play chess against him, is just you knocking pieces over on accident. Like, I think this was here, and oh... I lost it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You could find. Okay, Aaron, that was the other thing. When you said you could find Arturo, I thought about that, and I was like, one, I don't think you'd let me see what he could do. I don't think you'd let me see what he could do. Two, even if you're like, yeah, no, you can fucking do this. I think I said this to James, where I was like, I want to do that just so we can all place bets on, like, do I die in the first round? Do I make it to the second? Like...
Well, I mean, if he's anything like Glenn, he definitely doesn't have Fireball, so I don't know what you're afraid of.
Yeah, there's definitely that. I would love to, even if it's not now, I would love to end up in a situation where, like, cool, it's much later in the campaign, and there's less secrets to be had as far as people's abilities go. I would love to revisit this concept of Fight Night and be able to be like, cool, I want to fight Arturo, and, like, this person, like, and we've seen, like, more of our baddies later. It's like, I want to fight the fucking assassin one-on-one, and, like, that kind of shit. I would love to revisit this concept later on when we're leveled up and things are less secretive, and be like, cool, I just want to know what would have happened. Like, the people that I would not challenge to a fight in world, because it's like, no, I'm not going to challenge Arturo to a fight. I'm not going to challenge any of the Magisters to a fight. I'm not going to fucking do that. But boy, do, like, me as a game player, I want to see that shit so bad. He has Fireball. Here's the thing is, I don't know if he already has Fireball, or if you're just giving him Fireball because we had this conversation. But I would love that opportunity at some point. It's like, I want to fight. I want to fight that. It would be great. I want to fight Tiro. I don't think he actually has any abilities. I just want the satisfaction of killing Tiro. I really just want that. The fucking warden bitch! We need to fight her! She's dead after all, right, Aaron? Doesn't matter if we fight her.
You know,
right?
I just got a great idea for this.
Anyways, continue. What?
You gave me a wonderful idea that is part of the arena. Like, there's like a little training area where people like waiting to go up there. All of the dummies are just gonna be Tiro's NPC characters.
Perfect.
From me to you.
I would so bad at some point want to fight Arturo. It needs to happen.
He can scry on himself getting beat up by Glenn.
Yo.
God.
Well, maybe then Jen's gonna fight a corpse then, Aaron.
No, I want to see you fight the warden. I want to fight Arturo. I want to see you fight the warden.
Warden versus warden.
There we go. Hell yeah.
It's just, how many divine interventions can we get off? No, you drop your weapon. No, you drop your weapon. Just back and forth. Like, who's gonna fail their first whiz save? Because that's what that fight's gonna come down to.
I mean, that's what our fight's gonna come down to. Like, you and I have talked about this. It's like, initiative order is gonna be so important.
It is for my Dex +0 cleric.
It's gonna be initiative order, and then me wisdom saving against you is gonna be, oh boy. All right, hey, Yukiko's here, and you seem to be hard to find, so let's do this. No, okay, we're gonna not, so that I can maybe get like nighttime time. Well, I said it again.
You know, see, I think just subconsciously your heart is reaching out to Yukiko.
Yeah. All right, so we'll spend time with Naoto. We'll look for Yukiko at night.
Jen, you have figured out the mechanics of this game. You are figuring out how to optimize your time perfectly.
No, I just know how to do, like, you told me it's like, cool, at nighttime you get extra points, and I know what the game says when it's gonna advance or not. So it's like, this is just me logicking my way through it.
That's fair.
Just like I stubborned my way through accidentally passing all of the conversational checks for on December 3rd.
That was incredible, by the way. Chat, I just want to, like 100% be clear. I did not prompt her in any way. Like, she did that on her own, and I was just in stunned silence.
We talked about it earlier in the stream where I was like, I want to say I stumbled my way through it, but that's not correct. And I was like, and I want to say I logicked my way through it, but that's also not correct. It was just because you were like, you kept making the comment about like, you're gonna die on that Adachi hill. I was like, yeah, you're right. I am gonna fucking die on this hill. I was just like, I'm quadrupling down on fuck no, Adachi is a problem. And that's the only reason that conversation worked. I was too stubborn.
There you go.
I am
Flash
Yakushige,
fire.
Secretary of the Shirogane Estate.
Oh, we're talking.
I humbly apologize for the
Yeah, we got straight up voice acting now.
I must also apologize. Though I may not have known, I involved you in this. It was an act put on by my grandpa.
Wow, your grandpa sucks.
Welcome to Persona 4. Everyone's families are terrible.
Right?
State of affairs lately. Lacking acquaintances to confide in, she devotes every fiber of her being to work. My master wanted Naoto-sama to regain the joy she felt in days past.
By making it look like her grandpa had been robbed and that they stole a bunch of her like personal possessions. I don't
It's a weird family. I mean, she built a knife radio. I mean, I don't know.
true.
That's normal there.
This is very true.
I involved you at my own discretion, believing you to be trustworthy. Please forgive me.
I don't. What now, bitch?
Against his better judgment, he trusted you.
Oh, that's a deep bow.
I received this from Yakushiji-san. It's the final challenge.
Card reads as follows. I did what you can't stand to at a place you'd be fond of. Wow, this feels like it has potential to be real heavy. But underneath rather than inside. What?
A place I'd be fond of.
I'm sure you paid attention to all of her social links up until now, right?
Yeah, definitely haven't talked about D&D through like all of them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hate
Well,
them,
nope, that was
but
an incorrect choice.
If it has to do with my childhood, then it's probably somewhere high.
Whoops, sorry.
Remember, I told you
So
before that I made
here's a fun
secret
fact.
base
If
in
you
the
get
trees.
this wrong and you were trying to date Naoto, you would have failed.
Incredible.
Highest place
Yeah.
around here
So that's one of the things that's a bit of a shame about Naoto's social link.
the hill.
So I have seen like all of the like dating, like if you get to rank 10 or like if you have Valentine's Day with your significant other. Like as much as I love Rise and Rise is best girl, Naoto is a very close second. They're all very quality scenes, but I hate the way that you have to get there. Like what you have to say during the social links to make that possible is terrible.
I like how you said Rise is best girl, but you ranked her at a B.
On terms of the quality of her social link story. Yeah.
Next, what I can't stand to do. There are several possibilities.
Yes, Ashley, you can date Naoto.
Throwing things away.
That's right. Did I mention that before?
No, I just figured the fact that like all the stuff that was stolen is very old and from your childhood probably indicated that. So at least I got one of them right.
Considering what's at the hill,
There you go.
the most likely answer is the trash can.
Of
I
course.
have an inkling of what might be there. Let's go, Senpai.
Your grandpa is under the trash can.
He is the trash can. It's all a metaphor. It's a statement on how Japanese people treat their elderly. It's so deep.
I forgot this thing even existed. It's the last of the 7 tools. The detective's pocketbook. All the things I had forgotten about are packed in here. I think Grandpa wanted to remind me of them.
Rather than having a conversation like would be in a healthy relationship, he made me think I was being stalked by a crazy person.
You know, that's the kind of... I don't know Arturo very well. I feel like that's something he would do to Gwen.
Okay, here's the problem is I don't think you're wrong. Not necessarily think I'm being stalked by somebody, but 100% being like, all right, I need to like remind her of some lesson that we've previously gone over. I'm gonna set up some elaborate bullshit for her to like, to have to like deal with and stress about and like fight her way through either physically or mentally or whatever. And like that is absolutely a thing I would expect. I hate it. I hope Aaron's not here anymore.
Forcing me to recall all this now. I was trying so hard. Not to be underestimated. Not to be condescended to.
Oh god. Oh, I don't like this new lens we've put on this interaction. Fuck.
Persona's just hitting deep.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Here, you know what? You want me to take your mind off the lens that we're looking at Naoto now? Here,
You can in a second, but I need to point out, much like me, Naoto's feet don't touch the ground when she's sitting on this bench. They're just hovering there. I'm so short, literally nothing. If I sit on normal people's stuff, my feet don't touch the ground. Anywhere. At restaurants, at a table, unless I'm sitting on the very edge of the chair, my feet don't touch the ground.
There you go. I mean, it's all coming together now.
It really is. All right, what do you got?
Okay, so here's how we can destroy that lens of Naoto by focusing on something completely different.
Okay.
We had a conversation earlier, and I think we're arriving at the conclusion that Gwen and Vasile are like different sides of the same coin.
Oh, 100%.
Like those like RPG like mental prep things, like one sentence mental preps. We both sent it back to each other. We're like, oh, we're like the same character.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it a little bit, but there's definitely been there's somebody who posts kind of like a character warm up every Friday afternoon, being like, hey, if you're playing some like tabletop RPG this weekend, like here's your character prompt, and it's some question. Some of them are very lighthearted, some of them are very deep, and it's everything from like, what would be their favorite ice cream flavor, to the one that was from this Friday that I sent you that was like, what is something your character has lost but is trying to get back? And I made the mistake of I forgot about it on Friday. I went and looked for it last night. I found it, and I went, oh fuck. And I sent it to you, and then immediately passed out, so I saw your answer first thing this morning, and I was like, I cannot deal with this first thing in the morning. And then I thought about what Gwen's answer would be, and I was like, it's very similar. Now I have to deal with that crisis while I go into a meeting. But so many of our answers for some of those, like, the kind of, like, deeper, like, harder hitting ones have been very similar. And I'm like, God, I cannot wait till we get to have a conversation. And, like, start figuring that out in-game, that we have a lot of similarities like that.
Yeah, maybe we can have that conversation as Vasile stands triumphant in the arena on Saturday.
You wish, fucker. I'm gonna destroy you. I don't need Fireball to drop your ass.
That's why I fretted and stood on my tiptoes and focused only
You
on
got nothing to say to it? You got nothing to say? That's what I thought.
No, I was just gonna say Naoto has to stand on her tiptoes because she's so short.
Yeah. I don't know if you were here for it when I was playing Somnium Files, and one of the short characters, somebody calls him short. He's like, I'm not short, the world's just big. And I was like, I love that so much. I'm taking that.
Thank you, Pathos. I appreciate your trust and faith.
All right.
I'll try to make good on it, though.
Yeah.
It will be a very difficult fight.
I don't want to. Oh, thank you. I don't want to speak for Aaron if it ends up being on his channel. If it's on this channel, we will absolutely open point betting. You'll absolutely be able to bet rupees on this shit. 100%.
Liz, no. There will be no chat intervention. This is just Gwen. This is Gwen's character, or Jen's character, my character. Just my piece of paper against Jen's piece of paper.
Yeah. There will be, like, even if it ends up being on Aaron's channel, there will be no heals, there will be no wheels and woes. It is straight up character sheet versus character sheet. I'm very excited.
It was because mysteries intrigued me, and I could help people by solving them.
Oh god, Pathos, that's so many. That's so many.
That's all.
Yeah. I'm sitting at 35,000 right now. So Pathos again showing his dedication to his craft of mod ship.
James, I just had a realization. Community goals expire at 30 days.
Oh. Oh.
We finally got your plate mail community goal. We get one stream with it, and then we don't get to play for 6 weeks.
He hasn't been streaming at all. Like, I haven't been able to, like, hop on and... Oh, you know, I was already pretty sad tonight, and now I'm even sadder. Listen, kids, no matter how sad you are, you can always be more sad.
A very important lesson to take from this.
Do you recall the time I faced myself in the TV world?
God.
It was my task to
Flashfire, hey James, do you think Lawful Good has a tendency to get stabbed in the back? Because I feel like I'm too trusting. Like, I think I would make the same decisions as you in Clock Tower with the same results. 100% because evil people take advantage of good people as a definition. But yeah, I think lawful good people tend to see the best qualities in other people and are a little blind to more I don't want to say nefarious things, just blind to, maybe we'll call it self-interest is probably a more diplomatic way of saying that. But yeah, I 100% believe that.
Okay, so first of all, I was not evil in that second game.
At no point did I say Jen is evil.
No, I heard the things you didn't say. I heard the things you didn't say.
There's no defense against an imagined accusation.
Second of all, in that first game, you just straight up approached me. What was I supposed to do? And I didn't. And to be fair, I didn't lie to you at any point in that game.
So, as much as I would like to revisit Clock Tower, I was talking more in general that lawful good people in like general society tend to get taken advantage of more often than other groups.
Yes, definitely that. I felt like I did, since we were talking about literally stabbing in the back, and you had made that cutlery comment. So, I'm looking at my microphone again.
I'm not in there. I've never been in there, Jen.
You're always in there, James. Oh, Naldo's crying. No, don't do that.
Remember what happened the last time someone was crying in front of you? Oh, now you're dating them.
I have to be an adult. I have to be a man. With that way of thinking, I was running from myself. I don't need to look for something to change or something to accomplish. I only need to have faith in myself.
Oh, Naoto, I'm so proud of you right now.
That's why you're in the A tier.
I finally think I can accept myself. That I'm a woman. That I haven't yet become the detective I wanted to be. I am a woman. And a detective. One who is seeking the truth with you and the others.
Hey, give me that rank.
Yeah. 9. Oh, we're so close.
So close. Hell yeah.
Pathos, they 100%
I'm really
would.
glad I came to this town.
Oh,
It's
Naoto
where
and
you
Kyoko
and
would
I
get along?
live.
Oh, definitely.
And all the
100%.
others too.
I disagree with your previous comment. Jen is evil. Jen is always evil. This is a known fact. Fuck you.
Ashley, Naoto carries a gun and shoots shadows. I think she's earned the moniker woman and not child.
Yeah, you know what? I would agree with that.
Well,
Okay.
Jen, do you have anything else on your list?
I don't. I had a very short list for tonight.
Much like Naoto. Little platform shoes and all.
Would this be a good time after I harvest these veggies? Do you think this would be a good time to call it?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. You know, we're still getting our social links. We've scheduled our fusion shenanigans for the 19th because you're going to get a fun ability that's going to make Yoshitsune even better. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot, and then yeah, we'll take down Adachi.
Fucking
and
Adachi.
the game will end. Ellipses question mark.
I don't like the way you said that. They won't end. How does it go beyond I don't fucking... No, it's fine. We're gonna be done now. God, my throat is gonna be so angry tomorrow. Hot damn. It's already kind of angry right now. Alright, well... That's it for this round of fucking disaster. James, thanks for being here, even if you were very, I can't think of a good word. Never mind. I was trying to make a clock tower joke. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
James, I appreciate you.